Hello, everyone. We're here. Y'all can keep talking. I'm just setting up. We're laughing about how if magic was real and you could make your own magic spells, which Yu-Gi-Oh cards would be busted. So yeah, magic.
Destiny board.
I'm with Nile. Magic Cylinder would be kind of crazy. The literal embodiment of no you, no you.
Destiny board. It's the automatic you win feature if you can't destroy those cards.
I mean, that's just a real life
Black hole.
It's a real. That's a dark
Oh
hole.
yeah, dark hole would be pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, Niall, that's literally just a real life Ouija board. You don't need just oh wait, have y'all seen the video of the dad who had who said that his daughter's friends were over for a sleepover and they were messing with a Ouija board, so he went downstairs with a circuit breaker and started fucking with the lights? Have you seen?
I remember that.
And you could hear the kids screaming from the top floor because of how scared they are.
Channeling his inner Nosferatu.
Yeah, Nosferatu. All right, let me get this pulled up for everyone to see. Hold on.
I was about to say that. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Give me a second. I need to check something really quick.
Sure, take your time.
Oh boy, the time has come again for Digimon Day.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, here we go killing again. So I did some evolution stuff off screen, like I said I would. That said, there were some so there are some characters I should probably reveal now. Let's see. So, all right, so some of the things we have. So of course, yours truly, finally a Beelzemon. Yep, VK is now Paildramon fighter mode.
Imperial Dramon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Nice.
At Ether's request, at Amina's request, she wanted to be a Junomon. So,
There has to be at least one competent Junomon somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So she's taken it upon herself. Apollomon is here, as is Slayer Dramon. I went and got him. He looks so much better in this game. Like we can actually see the fire effects on his sword. He looks so good.
I love his armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Mark.
The nicer
Yeah.
version, nicer half of me.
Yeah. Let's see. Also, we have. So I called for reinforcements and got them. She doesn't say much. She doesn't say much, but she's here to help.
And make bad copy.
Yeah. Honestly, I asked.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. So I asked her for help, and I asked her for help, and her only response was, "You can't seem to stay out of trouble, can you?" And before I could respond, she said, "Fortunately for you, I like trouble." So she's here to help.
You know, I gotta be perfectly honest with you, Zaruk. Knowing what I do about the game, this is the funniest time paradox you could possibly pull off.
Kate is still a Daomon. We're keeping Sumashi as the Omni Shaman. We have a War Greymon. We have a Dianamon now, who's here. War Greymon. And as Ameena, as Ether would be happy to know, he is still shredded. Like, he is thoroughly shredded.
And still in the armor. That's the important part.
Yep. We have
It's still weird to me that he doesn't have a tail.
Yeah, we have Mega Gargomon. Finally got Plesiommon.
I should probably mention that if you want War Greymon with a tail, consider Victory Greymon.
Yeah.
Not only does he have a giant sword, he has a tail.
Yep, and
War Greymon.
yeah, of course, Dexaluna, you asked. So, and then Plesiommon's here.
The boy!
George is a Mirage Galgamon. We have Second Amendment. Yeah,
The gun platoon has arrived.
yeah, the fire support has arrived. Breakdramon's here.
The safe word is pineapple.
Yeah, Enrique, who is we have Magna Kidmon. Grit's rival is a Magna Kidmon, by the way.
I was wondering if that ever be the
There's
case.
two versions of
Yeah,
Magna
it's this
Kidmon, by the way.
one though. Yeah, Grit and Magna Kidmon do not get along with each other.
No, as in there's a dark version of it too.
I know, but this is the one who the rival is.
I'm just
Oh, fair enough.
imagining, like, this Magna Kidmon being like, you may speak with a southern accent, but only one of us is coded to be cowboy.
See, we are the walls. We are the. I mean, no, he is the wall. He is the wall.
The wall of guns.
The wall of guns. Yeah, he's got guns everywhere. Fun fact: apparently, a friend of mine joked. So this again, take this with a grain of salt. But if it's true, this is hilarious. So apparently, there exists a lot of, as you'd imagine, a lot of Digimon have to go through concept art before they're made official and everything. Originally, Gundramon's, one of Gundramon's, I think this was a joke. I'm pretty sure the artist was having a laugh. But one of Gundramon's original concepts had it so the flap where his crotch was would open up and there'd be a weapon in there too. But obviously they removed that, which that's, to me, that's just the concept artist taking the piss at that point. Just being like,
I choose to believe that's real.
Yeah, me too.
You don't
because
see
it's
it.
not very,
You can't tell him it's not there.
all right, and that should be, yeah, and unfortunately,
Guncock.
yeah, and unfortunately we can't make XII because if you want to make XII, we need to be rank 8, and we can't do that yet.
Yeah, I'm not useful
That's
yet.
fair enough.
When they said cock it, he took it literally.
Hey, Sai, you gonna join us?
Silly.
On the plus side, you can keep improving the stats on the 2 Digimon.
That's true. 1 second.
Those Gundramon have a Texan drawl.
Yeah, he, no, Gundramon speaks with a German accent. Because because all of his attacks are German.
Yep. One of them literally translates to violence enthusiast.
Yeah.
He could just be a Europeaboo. Is that how you would say that?
I mean,
Whatever.
yeah.
I can already just imagine them sounding all happy and excited and like cute for one moment, and when they start attacking, you can just hear the voice.
No, it's
change.
literally that meme clip of cool. Can you give me a second, Alan? We are so fucked. It's that. It's literally like Gundramon sounds really happy, but then he's like, "Oh, war." Every gun cocks immediately. Yeah. Like,
It's just the stock Unity gun,
Oh,
like,
you're so today.
gun
Yeah.
cock noise,
What
but
happens
it's,
to
like,
the other two?
overlaid a dozen times, so it's just the same noise, but, like, 50 times louder.
or the source engine reload sound.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna
but
say,
it's just it doesn't sound like multiple weapons cocking. It's just the one sound, but just really loud.
Go ahead, LichKing.
I was gonna say, Gundramon enters the battlefield. Rules of nature intensifies.
Yeah, he's got his own built-in speaker for playing his own theme music. Let's see.
Rules of nature.
Rah!
Yeah, I'm all by myself. Time is weird. Space is warped
The
and time is
monster behind
plentiful.
the Titan seeks to invade the human world, huh? That explains the abnormalities in the sky.
Yes.
No, the
Must
German
be a
boy,
sign
don't
of a
become a
gate
Black
opening.
Templar.
I'm sure Proximity has noticed too, and is rushing to ready that awful weapon.
I shall kill all the
I
gods!
hear they've incorporated the power of a Digimon they captured into it. Once that
Huh?
weapon is deployed and they turn it on the Titans, the damage will be unprecedented. A war to end all wars.
Technically, we've
A
had...
weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Yeah, and I was about to say, technically, we've had 2 of those already. Yeah, well, this will be the actual war to end all wars.
That's
There
what
was
we
a
said last
section in the
time. I'm
underground
sure there'll
lab
be
even
more.
I wasn't allowed into. Maybe that's where
never
they're doing
changes.
experiments.
Oh, so I'm gonna get to break in this time.
I can show you the way. A nice little visit to my old office. This has gone on long enough.
I wasn't kidding when I made that Metal Gear joke, by the way.
Mhm. Dr. Simmons and company.
Oh boy, World War III.
And
And now you have
Starmon.
me accompanying you.
Yeah.
You know what would have been awesome
What?
if there was actually a combination attacking game if you had Beelstarmon, Magnakidmon, and Gundramon in the same party.
It would be cool.
Oh yeah,
but-
they did remove that feature from this, didn't they? I never noticed that until you just said it. The combo system is gone.
Yeah.
But like to be honest, it wasn't that good anyway, so no one cares.
Well, they do. Well, okay, so they don't have the combo system. What they have now is that if 2 Digimon can fuse together and do an attack, or confuse together, like for example, if you have XVmon and Stingmon together in your party, they can temporarily switch into Pyildramon and use an attack.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, but the trade-off to that is that they both use their turn to do that because it's a temporary Jogras fusion. And it does work with Lady Devimon and Angelwomon. They will both combine into Namastamon and attack, but then they both lose their turn because it's basically both of them acting. Yeah. And what's
You're
cool,
basically yeah.
and what's
Sorry,
cool
I didn't
about,
mean to
yeah,
interrupt.
what's cool about it is that when you check their stats, I wish I could show you. When you check their stats, like their skills, it'll actually have in digitext, it'll have what the moves are actually called in their combined form. Which is replaced
For
with
example,
a
go to
DNA
Slayer Dramon.
Yeah, replaced with a DNA attack. Hold on. Yeah, right there. Look at Break Dramons, right there. See?
Yeah.
That's an attack in Digicode.
Yeah.
Which would be XIII's attack if you have Slayer Dramon and Break Dramon in the same party.
Which I think we can show. But Sai is right in the chat that there is no special animation for it, which does kind of suck. It would be cool if there was an animation of doing it, but they're like it just shows them combine. Like it shows the two Digimon vanishing, the fusion appearing, and then the attack going off, and then they go back to normal.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to know that you can temporarily summon me.
Yeah, temporarily. I mean, to be fair, let's be honest, summoning an Examon is literally summoning the apocalypse anyway, so...
You have summoned me. Die.
Yep. Fuck you,
But
Shinji.
Kazuo, you don't have to play the entire game on Mega Plus. You just have to beat the final boss in Mega Plus.
I made a fake ID. This should let me get through the entrance. Wait, then... Well, okay, actually, that makes sense, because they've been sneaking in, so fair enough.
Wait, so I could play the entirety of the game on New Game Plus
Uh-huh.
on the lowest difficulty, and then get to the final boss, and then beat the final boss as long as it's on that, and I would get the achievement?
I suggest we head for the
That's very
security
fucking
room.
hilarious. I love this.
I think like the checkpoint is like somewhere like before the tree or something like that.
And there's no sign of any personnel.
That's what I was
I have a
told.
bad feeling about this, but all we can do
I
is
haven't tried
Considering
it
you,
yet
you
because,
can change the difficulty literally at any point with absolutely no changes beyond health bars, like, yeah, I believe it, honestly. Because, yeah, the flag for completing the game is defeating that boss.
That was funny, just watching Datamon just poking his head out of the corner.
Just get smacked.
Just immediately gets slammed.
Pokes his head around the corner, immediately dies.
ready to launch.
Just
Alright, so, let me show you what I... So, DNA Digivolution, Pendragon's Glory. So,
Whoa!
yeah.
You
so-
have so many fucking... That Digimon has 3 whole fucking special skills?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never got to make my own Slayer Dramon. I never got a chance to.
Now, behold.
Me.
Let's go. Pendragon's glory.
That is such a weak voice for a Digimon like this.
Eam!
Yeah, it is a weak voice, but, you know.
That had the same energy as that fucking comic of like the Gyarados using Hyper Beam, and like the beam is so massive it blasts off the planet, and you can see it from orbit. And the Pidgey goes, "Pidgey fainted." Bullshit! It fainted.
Everybody get back.
Like Giga Death was like much smaller of an attack, and it did more damage.
Little trivia in Cross Wars,
Ready to launch.
they actually asked the other tamers to hunker down because Giga Death actually is like a nuke.
Give him the arm cannon treatment. There we go.
I cast the beam.
The Datamon's fucking death sound is so funny.
Preparations complete.
Right, another sword technique. Show to you.
Time to suck.
Shoryu, Tenryu. I forgot that his sword's a fucking Ivy chain blade.
It's great.
No,
isn't
I'm
it?
sorry. No, I'm sorry. Renji Abarai, because they actually physically separate,
Yeah.
but come
Yeah.
back together.
Yeah, also, I
That's
mean...
Renji Abarai Bankai.
Yeah, also, Ameena, that basically means that Slayer Dramon is Byleth's persona. If we
Basically, yeah.
if we wanted to make that joke. I just wanted to walk in here so we could see it or have it available. And yes, for those who don't know, Byleth in Fire Emblem Three Houses uses a whip sword, just like just like Slayer Dramon. The only difference is that their whip sword is made from the bones of a god, of a dead god.
Oh, do you have the DLC?
I do, but I was told, but Niall said don't do it till after I've beaten the story.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I was just wondering if you had the outfit.
There's two reasons why. The first reason is that it is spoilers for a side quest later. And it's also built for endgame, so the bosses in that will be more or less on par with the final boss of the main campaign.
Yeah, I was just asking because of
Doesn't seem to be
the
any
clothing.
personnel around.
Yeah.
That seems careless, but it's good news for us. I was afraid of this.
Vulcanus mod.
The Digimon will have to break through
Why are you
security
in a
to get there.
tube?
Things may have gone
They've captured
smoothly at the
him.
lab entrance, but access to Section B is restricted, even to most
They did
personnel.
worse than capture
My
him.
fake ID probably
boy.
won't be
Is he
good
the
enough to get us
lobotomized?
in. I'll have to make some updates.
I'll be
hope-
back in a
Alright,
bit.
so-
I'm heading out for a little bit,
Okay, see you in
so
a
I'll
bit.
just be muted.
Well, in the meantime, let me put my shirt back on.
Oh,
Yeah, here it is. Let me put my shirt
yeah,
back
look,
on.
look, look. It's me, yo.
Also, so now, also I've shown it to Niall and Ameena, so I can talk about it. Yay, Bow and Terra, 3 years. Thank you, bud. For those who haven't heard it yet, first of all, Beat Break's first 5 or 6 episodes have an English dub now, and it's really good. But the funny thing is that everyone right now is talking about Wolvermon's English voice actor, because she, here's the thing, let's just say she understood the assignment, as people have been saying, because she very much understood the assignment.
It's very funny though, because I look up the VA
There
for
it
that
is.
for her,
We obviously
and
don't have a
the
supervisor.
only
You work on
thing
getting
this
a hold of
VA
us.
has done
Instead,
that's like probably of any
okay,
real
sounds like we have
note
a plan.
prior to this, was let me see, a couple characters in Fire Emblem Heroes. 90% of every character they've ever voiced prior to this, according to behind the voice actor search,
Yeah.
whatever the website is,
Mm-hmm.
is a child male.
Yeah.
She's one of those VAs, which honestly I respect it, but she plays 3 different characters in Beat Break. She is Laura and Rusk from Rune Factory 3 Special. Someone named Angel, or Angel with 2 L's from Path to Nowhere. A bunch of NPCs with no real importance in Genshin Impact. We have like 2 child boys and like 2, I'd say like late teens or mid 20s women. The male Poke Kid in Pokemon Masters, so the little boy wearing the Pikachu Kigu. Deadly Doll Cleodna from Smite. Like a specific skin for that character. But then Ash and Meliai from Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yep.
And it's like, I don't recognize any of these characters except the Poke Kid. And that's purely because I play Pokemon. I don't play Masters, but I know the character. It's just an NPC they gave a name to.
Yeah.
She can take a big break.
Mm-hmm. And so she voices not only Christymon, which is the rookie form, but she also voices Wolvermon. And the running joke has been, I think one of the funniest things about that I've heard about it, and I showed Niall this too, was someone made made a post saying, you know, either all these animations of Wolvermon were made with AI, or both the animators and the voice actress knew the assignment. Because
Well, then it's the latter, because
Yeah.
I mean, it would be really upsetting to learn if it were the former.
yeah.
Sun laser.
Let me just put it this way, for those who don't know, like, people are jokingly saying Wolvermon is going to be the next Renamon for people.
Time to shine, Ryu Slap.
Honestly, it'd be nice to have some more variety in like Poke Waifus.
And as I made the joke earlier,
I mean, Digi Waifus, I'm so sorry.
we have come kind of a long way from, you know, the cool, level-headed, you know, fox wife to, you know, thick Wolverine tomboy.
Need some variety.
Positron laser.
These guys look like knockoff Robocops. No, this is High Andromon. So basically, well, actually, in a way, you're kind of right. It's basically Andromon with none of his humanity left.
No, yeah, it's RoboCop 2014.
Yeah, the one with no humanity and no soul. Yeah.
The sad thing is, like, the sad thing is, it's a fine movie, but
Not a good RoboCop
people
movie.
forget that RoboCop was a fucking satire.
Yeah, it was a satire.
And the 2014 remake was not satire. They did it in earnest, and I'm like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't there talk a while back about a Starship Troopers remake?
Yes,
and I'm
and
like,
they-
you know,
yeah.
if they ever actually go through with that, which thank God they haven't yet, it will
Yeah.
not be satire.
No, it won't. And like the
Because modern Hollywood doesn't understand satire.
yeah, there's also the fact that Casper Van Dien, who voices, who plays Johnny Rico, Johnny Rico in the original movie, and in and in the third movie, and in the CGI movies. No, Casper Van Dien, holds true to playing Johnny Rico, which means they're probably gonna get him back. And Casper has said at multiple interviews and stuff that if they ever brought him back, he wants to do right by the original movie and by the book. So he will not allow them, to do anything that would hamper that. So
they're not gonna do it, or they will absolutely stiff him and never involve him.
yeah, which
Yep.
would be the
That's-
which would be the dumbest thing to do, because people for those who don't know, Casper Van Dien streams now. Like, he's still an actor, but he streams. He's playing the Starship Trooper FPS on Twitch right now. And yeah, he is. You can look him up. He's Casper Van Dien. He's streaming right now.
Speaking of which, Zaruk, I do have that game because it was free a while back, but we never got to play it together because my old computer couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I have it. I played it for a bit, but apparently there's been. Let me put it this way: the only reason that game is still relevant is because of Casper Van Dien, because he keeps playing it because he thinks it's great.
Yeah, well, yeah, especially because it's like once Helldivers happened, it's like. We don't need the official branding game now.
You want to know the
Like,
funny?
we have-
You want to know the funny thing though?
Basically superior.
Yeah, the funny thing though is that speaking of that, what's hilarious is that Casper Van Dien, people were saying, Helldivers mentioned, they're like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff happening on the bug front. It's a shame we don't have any officers nearby. And Casper Van Dien jumped into that Twitter message like, bugs you say. He is Casper Van Dien loves his roles and loves his job. He wants nothing more. Casper Van Dien probably would love to be part of the Helldivers universe. Hell, a lot of Helldiver players I know say, no, Johnny Rico was a legend in the Helldivers Academy. Everyone knows about General Johnny Rico.
Better yet, you could treat him like a myth. They don't people say that they've seen him in action, but no one really knows if he's real or not, purely because anything he's ever been on happens so swiftly and so decisively that no one can ever have, it was never on any record. It happened too quick, so it's like it never happened at all.
Yeah, and the funniest thing is that you could literally write it off as a myth, because you could literally say, well, I saw General Rico. He's blonde hair. No, he's not. He's got black hair and an eye patch. Because Casper Van Dien, has blonde hair, but in the but in the CGI movies, he's got black hair and an eye patch. So
yeah, that's true. Different character appearances. You're right.
Yeah.
Ready to launch.
All right, kill him. Why does he sound like Roger from American Dad?
I don't know.
It
That
could
was
full
probably
well
done
just
on
be.
purpose.
Actually, it could be him because his actor does do video games now and then.
That's actually true. He does.
He plays one of my favorite characters in Vesperia.
Oh right, he's in Vesperia. I forgot about that.
Yeah, as Raven.
Yeah.
Because I heard him and I was like, no way, that's not.
Yeah.
And then I googled it and I'm like, oh shit, it's him from American Dad.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Raven.
No, the actor.
Oh, I don't remember. I remember his voice and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, what?
Let me see.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason
Oh wait,
Bourne.
wait a minute. Hold on. Roger's voiced by Seth MacFarlane himself.
Huh. And that wouldn't make any sense, because I'm pretty sure that, well, no, Seth MacFarlane's done other stuff. He literally, all of his side stuff is like even Family Guy and American Dad are side projects, so he can get money to do what he really loves. So
That or someone's real good at impressions.
mhm.
Because they sound identical.
Fun fact though, if y'all want to know just how good Seth MacFarlane is at writing shows, his sci-fi show, The Orville, which is a love letter to old Star Trek and everything. That show ran for 3 or 4 seasons, and it's really damn good. Like, it's really good. So Seth MacFarlane knows how to write. He knows how to write. He just writes schlock for the other stuff because it makes him money.
You see, here's the funny thing about that, Zurich. I'm only learning this just now. You know that his first gig was an animator for Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, and Dexter's Laboratory.
Correct. He also had a big hand in making Johnny Bravo, and guess who helped him make it? Here's blow your mind. Butch Hartman.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Butch Hartman, like, there are episodes that are written by Butch Hartman that are, like, exponentially worse than all of the other episodes because it is absolutely women, right?
Yeah.
Because that's just Butch Hartman's life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Butch
he was
really
both
wants
an
to be the-
animator and writer for Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, and Dexter's Lab.
Yep. The craziest thing about it to me is that, Seth MacFarlane kind of understood with Johnny Bravo. The thing is, Johnny Bravo was funny because it was both for kids and adults. There were funny jokes that the kids would laugh at, and the adults would also get a kick out of it. Case in point, Mama warned me about women like you. I was hoping she was right. I was hoping she was right. Yeah, like, yeah, it's, there's little jokes slipped in.
It's the era of timeless cartoons because it was made for both potential sides of the age equation. So it's like, when you rewatch it as an adult, there are jokes in there that you didn't get as a kid that you definitely get now.
Yep.
And Ed Nettie has a bunch of those too.
Yeah, case in point of really good writing, from Ben 10. Gwen, you have to treat a car like you treat a woman. Go on. No.
No.
I sense I've made a mistake somewhere. Like, it's a...
The very slow and cautious way
Yeah.
he said it is really funny.
Yeah, I sense I've made a mistake somewhere. Like, and it's funny because one of my friends, it's actually funny, I showed that to one of my friends, and he laughed. He goes like, dude, the smart thing to do is just play that off and be like, oh, you treat the car like the woman with love and respect. I'm like, no. No. He's not smart enough to think of that. So he literally just took the smart option and said, no, I'm going to stop. I think I fucked up. I'm going to stop now. So again, good bits like that. Because again, remember, it's like Walt Disney said, if you make stuff just for kids and just for adults, then you're failing because adults are just grown up kids anyway.
That's a lot of Andromon.
Big deal. Yeah, Blue's right. It's Kevin. Kevin's fucking stupid.
Kevin's a fucking himbo.
Yeah, basically.
I thought Kevin had autism.
I mean, yeah. He might.
Look, I'm a little stupid. It's alright though, because I make up for it in my personality. What personality? You have car.
Yeah.
You're the team transportation guy.
And he's also kind of the muscle when he needs to be with his cool ability to like become any material he touches, which that is kind of cool.
I didn't know that. Look, I haven't watched Ben 10 past like a few of the original series episodes. So.
Yeah, there's actually also a line I think you would love, Nile, when he's talking to Ben and trying to give him, some kind of motivation. Like, he goes like, hey, I'm glad I could help. He walks out of Ben's room and, like, because of his powers, he grabs hold of the doorknob and then pulls it too hard, so he rips the doorknob out of the door. And he's already out the door and he's like, knob's broken. He just leaves. He doesn't care. He's just like, yeah, the knob's broken. Ah, come on.
See, it's that's what I meant earlier. Where, like, it's just the one noise, but it's happening 3 separate times all at the same time, so it's just loud.
Yeah.
It's not multiple noises, it's just loud.
Hi, Metal Tyrannomon. Why are you here?
Sure do
Because
you?
they're Android Digimon. All the weird techies are here.
Giga Death.
This Giga Death.
All right, look.
Boom.
If I knew anything about modding, I would replace that. So all you'd hear is, you would hear it at the end, or you'd hear Doctor Octagonopus, like with the shot fires. That would be me.
I was actually thinking the Josh Scorcher ending bit. God.
Yeah, well, that's the demo, man. Yeah, boom. Yeah. Anyway, all right, Sayu, show us what you got.
Here it comes.
What the fuck? Terra Force! Let me throw a fucking sun at you.
Yeah, what?
Huh. I forgot that that's a single attack move now.
Please.
All right, let's see. Yeah, Soul Blaster.
Praise the sun.
Soul Blaster.
Punch!
Apollomon says praise the sun.
Now I'm thinking of him actually doing the pose and everything before he vaporizes someone, like turns someone into an ash baby with his attack.
This Giga Death.
We're about to, yeah. Why is Terra Force a single target? Good question. I don't know.
It was because like Lord Greymon had Terra Force and shit. What was the other
Giga
one?
Drill.
The one where he
It's
spins.
Tornado.
Yeah, and that was a defense penetrating attack. That's not really isn't this one now. Like in Cyber Sleuth, it was Terra Force was a group attack.
Soul Blaster.
Weird that it's not now.
Oh yeah.
Because most mega levels in the game have a
That
move
takes
that's
care of
single
the idea.
target and then a move
Now,
that's
let's
multi-target.
So wait, so no one's gonna investigate the fact that we were literally kicking Digimon ass, and no one's gonna come.
No one's
investigate.
here.
Oh, okay.
Also, that
That's
being
what. Yeah,
the
the Digimon are here because they're combat guards.
Yeah. All right, let's roll. Can't open that one.
Shit's locked.
It would be funny if it literally just didn't open. I would have laughed. Shit, they're keeping a lot of Digimon in there.
I don't like that.
Nope, neither do I. Let's go check it out. Yeah. See. Oh, we can't talk to you. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh shit, Volcanismon. Wait, how'd you get out?
He's a weeb.
My nerd bro. What did they do to you? Doc, good grief. I know it's part of her character. Good God, you look like you haven't slept in days.
She
She
looks
probably
away.
hasn't.
She looks what, Ameena?
To be fair, she's watching the end of the world happen.
That's
So
You know, for watching the
core
end of the
has
world, she
already
looks
been
pretty
installed into
okay.
that
There's
weapon.
worse sleepless eyes.
True.
They ripped his core
Hey,
out.
what?
His core is already.
yeah,
oh, God.
so yeah, they functionally killed him to make that weapon.
I see.
Why
So
hasn't
this is
why hasn't he
previous
dissolved
to him.
yet?
You could say it's right up his alley.
Because he's not technically dead.
Oh, don't be a dick.
That
He
Digimon
sure
loved
he
action
sure loved
figures.
action. No, he wanted to go to the human world.
According to the records, his core was taken out 30 minutes ago.
Oh, you've got to be
I'm
shitting.
sorry, but he's already... The fools. I'm ashamed to say I ever worked for them. Damn it. No cure for stupidity, as they say. If only I were smarter. I'd develop a cure for human foolishness.
Yeah, good luck
You
with
can't. Sapient creatures are stupid by default.
that. Yeah.
You can't fix default settings.
It's also our greatest advantage, oddly enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Just gotta
so
outstupid
sorry.
the other person.
I really am.
Work smarter, not harder. Oh God, not this.
Oh boy,
Wave Dashmon is back.
Paradox time.
You like paradoxes?
Your companions, swallowed by the space-time disturbances, cry out from beyond time and space. Reviving
You
those
never
who
asked-
were meant to die is normally
You never answered his
impossible.
question. Do you like time
Rewriting a
paradoxes?
script
No.
already complete
Too bad
won't
you're
be
in.
easy.
Too bad.
Yeah,
Too
you
bad.
are one.
Yeah, too bad, bitch. You're in one.
you
You best. What's that called?
better,
Yeah, what's that called?
you best start believing in time
Yeah, I
paradoxes.
was about to say you're
Traveler.
in one.
You're in one.
Yeah, you'd best start.
No,
yeah, I was,
see,
yeah.
that's the
The
thing,
only
is that there would
story
be a
your
slight
will
edit to
can
the end of
change
that.
is your own.
You
If
best
your
start
wishes
believing
go
in time
unfulfilled,
paradoxes,
you
Traveler.
may desire
You
to
are one.
reject the
Yeah.
world.
What?
Yeah, what?
Don't worry about it yet.
Honestly,
Yeah.
would be a really good way to redo that for this is have her like walk behind her desk, running her handle on the globe. And she's like, "You best start believing in time paradoxes." And when she walks past you, she turns back into her older self. You're in one.
Yeah, exactly. Like she walks behind the
Exactly.
pillar to get behind her desk and she transforms back.
Yeah.
Put another way, behind the desire to change
She
the
spins
future,
the globe and
lies
she's
an
like, but
intense
she's like
rejection
behind
of
the
the
globe and
present
her
world.
face like rapidly goes back and forth as she
Mhm.
says you're in one
That's why
with a
you could
dual
say
layered
the
voice.
mastermind has sown
Am
despair
I getting too
into
ambitious
this
on that?
world.
Probably.
The trap.
It still sounds cool.
On this viewing of Paradox Theater,
Let's see the shadow puppet.
A master of all smithing techniques,
Paradox
Volcanismon,
Pictures
the
presents.
avatar of the Forge God, could craft anything you could ever think of.
Remember these.
Hey, what's going here? Come on, what's going on?
Remember these. Remember these were all handmade. Everyone.
When
These shadow
Volcanismon
puppets are
finally
handmade.
got to visit,
Still super
he
cool.
connected with humans.
Wait, so like
exchanged
these are like
knowledge
this
and
is
friendship
actually
with
like
Yes.
real
Yes.
shadow puppets that they
Yes.
put in the
enjoyed
game?
his
Yes.
time
I
with
didn't know that.
Yep, it is.
I thought it was animated to look like shadow puppets.
Nope.
That's
real
pretty
shadow
cool.
puppetry.
However, that joy ended up being short-lived. Tragedy befell Volcanismon as he found himself captured by humans with villainous intent.
Yeah, they literally betrayed him.
These humans used the knowledge and craftsmanship learned from Volcanismon himself to create various weapons to threaten and harm Digimon. Eventually, the humans attempt to construct a massive humanoid weapon, a giant slayer, capable of wiping out all Digimon from existence. Not only was Volcanismon used as a test subject, but in a true display of horror, his body was assimilated into the weapon. With a sincere hope of improving the world, Volcanismon offered his knowledge to humanity in good faith. Yet, in a cruel twist of fate, he became a threat to the world instead.
Wow. I'm glad we
Could
don't have to
this
tell
tragedy have
Nori that her
possibly been
dad did
averted?
this, because I guarantee you he did. Yeah. Yeah, so, meet up with Nori again. Yeah, so your dad murdered Volcanismon to make that robot? What? Yeah, no, your dad's a fucking murderer. So I'm definitely taking your dad down now. Sorry. Like, I've
it
mentioned...
was actually. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but as I was about going to say, it literally before this scene, it was Dr. Simmons mentioned that it was her old partner that actually
Yeah.
convened the idea to take out the Digicord to power the freaking Giant Slayer.
Yeah, so at this point, like, here's the thing. I believe that people who are pushed to the edge, which her dad was pushed to the edge of his grief. He did, and he fell, as I mentioned last time we played this, he fell into his work, and that was the only thing that kept him sane. However, we also saw that when he saw her again, not only was he unwilling to even see if it was really her, but he went through with his plans anyway. So no, he is too far gone at this point. And also, you could chalk it up to grief, but the fact that he literally tortured and murdered Volcanismon to do that shows that no, you chose to do that. There's a difference.
Grief was the catalyst. It fueled the hate that he already had because he knew why his wife and son are gone.
Yeah.
It's also why he didn't actually bother to check whether or not it was her, because she was his excuse. If
Yeah.
it turns out she was actually alive, that meant everything was for nothing.
Or better,
So,
or not just that. It's also the fact that it means every horrible thing he did was for nothing too. So, like that, you're
no,
right.
I believe the opposite. I think it proved him right. She was taken away, and now she's back safe. But now he has to absolutely ensure her protection and no one else's, at the cost of everything.
Yeah,
So
it's an
honestly,
excuse.
he now feels justified by it. Like, he doesn't believe it's all for nothing. No, he's proud of what he's done because now he's going to prove himself as the only one that can fix everything by destroying everything.
And that's why I'm going to stop him. And if push comes to shove, I might have to kill him, which I don't want to. But hey, sometimes, look, out of character here. This is a full thing about me. I firmly believe that sometimes people are so far gone that there is no helping them. Sometimes,
same.
yeah, sometimes there are people who are so far gone and so lost, whether it be to anger, grief, any emotion really, that there's no pulling them back. And sometimes the best thing you can do is give them mercy. Like, I'm not saying go out and put a bullet in everyone, but there are some people, like, I hope what I'm trying to convey here is that I hope it makes sense to y'all when I've said this before on stream. I've said this before. I believe, like, here's the thing, because someone has asked me this. They're like, "Hey, what do you think about, you're a spiritual person, and you're a good guy. What do you think about the people who off themselves?" To which my question is, okay, why did they do it? Because my view has always been that if someone is beaten and broken by life to the point that they think if they are fully alone and nobody's helping them, then yeah, I understand why they did it. Because that's the scary thing. Fighting your emotions are some of the most, and your own mind are some of the most terrifyingly powerful things when they're fighting you. And that's why those people struggle so much and hurt so much. I don't agree with it. I hate that it happened, but I understand why they did it, because they thought they were alone. The difference is for the people who have people who can help, who have the resources to help, who could easily go out and could start to make themselves better, but they choose the coward's way out instead, rather than fighting the battle to get better. There is a difference between the people who have everything but choose not to act, and the people who have nothing and have acted all they could. There is a difference between the two. And the thing here is that, related to what I said, there are some people whose emotions have beaten them down so thoroughly that they are so far gone that there is no helping them. You could try. We should try. We should be empathetic. But the thing is, some people don't want to be helped. Some people, either because they don't want your help, because they don't want the pity, or because they don't think it doesn't matter, because none of it matters, because they can try all they want, but nothing ever gets done, or nothing's going to happen. So, or hell, in Nori's dad's case, he's fucked up so much and done such horrific things that even if everything went back to normal, he'd probably still be dangerous. I don't think he'd be the repentant type. I think he would stand by every decision he's made, and by that logic, considering that either A, he dooms everyone, all for the sake of his daughter, or B, he gets so lost in his hatred and his anger that he keeps doing horrible things, even if in Nori's back, no, this is someone who's too far gone at this point. And that sucks, because no one ever wants to come across someone like that. Like, it's why, I think I've talked about this before, it's why sympathetic villains are usually a masterpiece to write. They're extremely difficult to write sympathetic villains. And sometimes, the best case is to make a villain, we either make them irredeemable assholes who we want to get rid of. Actually, no, that's usually what we do. We just make them irredeemable assholes with no redeeming qualities, so it's easy to get rid of them. I mean, it's a JRPG, for Pete's sake. It's usually the case. Start with killing rats, go fight God. But that said, it's why characters who are actually sympathetic are so good. Because we don't want... let me put it this way. Think about... this is for everyone. Think about a game you played where the villain needed to be stopped. You had no problem stopping the villain, but you always thought to yourself, this needs to be done not because I want to do it, but because this has to be done because this person is too far gone. At one point, maybe we could have done something, but there's no saving this at this point. I don't want to, but we have to. Like, it's that kind of thing. If any villain or character ever makes you say, I don't want to, but it has to be done for a good reason, then yeah, that's a pretty well-written villain. Or at least...
probably a poor example. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Probably a poor example would be like Odin from God of War Ragnarok. No, Kratos didn't want to kill him.
No, but...
he only killed...
Go ahead.
Kratos and Atreus didn't want to kill Odin. They only agreed to do it because there was no other fucking option at that point, and Odin didn't want to change for the better.
Yeah. So the thing, and sometimes, a simple, like, there's tons of reasons someone can be put as a villain. Like, in this case, it's like to, not wanting to address change that is obviously happening, like in Odin's case. But here, we've seen that because of the Akashic records in this game, we've seen that every decision has ripple effects that cascade out. And in the case of this, we know what happens because of Dr. Kuga's involvement. Now, do we empathize of why he's like this? Of course we do. But the problem is that empathy, at least in my case, my empathy dries up when you start using, your drive to hurt people. The moment you start to think the thought of, I'm literally going to focus my efforts on killing or hurting the people who hurt me, that's where I draw the line. Because that is that's a terrifying mindset to have, because the problem there is that it's never going to stop there. Because the question is, well, who deserves your revenge? Like, who do you turn your frustration against? And what happens when they're gone? Like, by this logic, it's him wanting revenge on all Digimon. Okay, but if you were to do that, then what? That's not going to bring your wife and son back. That won't bring your daughter back. So
It'll make your daughter hate you for the rest of her life.
Yeah, it'll make your daughter hate you for the rest of your life. So
it would also destroy the entire existence of reality, because one world cannot live without the other.
Correct.
From what we've seen so far, they are intrinsically linked.
Mm-hmm. So the question is, naturally, we would want to talk to someone like this and talk them down, but we had that opportunity. We kind of tried. The point is that he was unwilling to compromise. Hell, he didn't even listen. Honestly, the best case scenario would be to confront him, explain everything, and then ask him point blank, I've told you everything, what are you going to do with this information? Because, like, you could literally tell him everything, and then basically tell him, if you go through with this, you are dooming everyone. Everyone is going to die, your daughter included. What are you going to do with this information? And if he doubles down saying he doesn't care, then no, that's someone too far gone. We can't work with that. That's someone who needs to go. But if he was willing to try to figure things out or try to understand something, then we can work with that. But we've seen he's not willing to do that. He is so far gone down that rabbit hole that he is willing to condemn everyone, and everything. Knowingly or unknowingly. Actually, it'd be more terrifying if he knew. If he literally just said, I don't care if it's going to kill everyone, I get my revenge, which would make him your typical mustache-twirling villain. But, again, there's a big line between grieving father and psychopath. And he's straddling the line now, but when we see where this goes, if they show us, that's going to determine a lot of stuff. Because it's very easy to play, I was just the guilt-ridden father. I had nothing more to do but throw my time and effort into this machine and hurt these creatures, one of which showed up and was willingly helping us. So, we'll see. Is it trying to tell us something? Could there be some unfinished business before the script gets rewritten? Don't know. I guess I'll figure it out.
Also,
this is not
hello,
a question to
stream.
answer. This
If
is
you're
rhetorical.
not aware, Zaruk often has moments like this where he gets very
philosophical. Yeah, I do.
Philosophical. Welcome to the forest.
Yeah, welcome to the forest. Because again, I've said before, I want these streams are not only meant to give y'all, some hours away from life so y'all can, just relax and data dump things, but I also want to make the people who come here think and be better people. Like, it's good to think about things. It's good to have critical thinking. It's important. We're not robots.
The fools.
It doesn't always work with everyone, but it's still worth trying.
No time travel this time. Uh-oh.
Because you don't have Digimon.
It seems they're engaging in more foolishness.
Wait.
Well,
wait. If his core is in that thing, can we just go rip it out and bring it back?
You remember when I said he's not dead yet? Yeah.
I'd say the weapon's been activated. Oh, Dr. Yuki, what would you do at a time like this?
Also, for the record, you're not sympathetic to Kuga, because Kuga actually is insane. Like, there's a side quest that you get later where you have to collect like various like journal fragments, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
You quickly learn that
There's
no,
no
he did this
cure for
completely out of
human stupidity.
maliciousness. He didn't give a
All
shit.
the more reason why us humans are
Because he thought
responsible
that
for clean-
Simmons was not going far enough in the experimentations and learning about what Digimon are and how dangerous they can be. This was entirely him.
Yeah.
He was given the excuse by the government to finally go full-on mad scientist.
And yeah, all of those in the tanks are dead.
Yeah. Welcome back, GrineX.
Hello.
We were having
Snack.
philosophical conversations.
I know. I was
Yeah.
hearing.
Luca, absolutely irredeemable.
Regardless of how it
Kosuke?
got to be that way,
Possibly.
that weapon is incredibly powerful.
The
Right
thing is, too, is that I also want to mention that, like, when it comes to Inori's dad, remember
Imagine
that,
all of your
yes,
power has
his
been
daughter
absorbed by the
disappearing
weapon.
was the catalyst to him, like, returning to his role and taking lead on this, but he's not doing it out of revenge. He's doing it because he's the only one that would do it.
Mm.
He's the only one that has real reason, but also the influence to get it done.
Yeah.
So functionally, while I'm not saying he's being forced into the role, he's definitely doing it because he's kind of the only person who can, but it's also probably one of the only ones who's willing to.
Yeah.
Because remember, the previous lead and captain of this whole ordeal was Karemi. And now that he's no longer around,
Yeah. Someone had to
who
step
else is
up.
going to do it?
Yeah, someone had to step up. All right. Well, let's go see what we're up against. I guess we have to fight the robot now.
Let's see. Because there's an in-between theater, that means there's a boss fight coming.
Yep.
You know what that means? Fish.
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 All right. I don't know what any of these buttons do, so I'm just gonna mash the one that looks like it goes to the surface. Oh, that was easy. That was easy. I'm a little surprised, honestly, because like, where did the elevator like?
She's standing there. Man, okay,
Oh, it's
never
right
mind.
there, right there. That, huh? Wait, but that elevator was enormous. That was a cargo elevator. How did? What?
Small doors.
Yeah, but the door was chicken. Never mind. Whatever. I'm thinking too hard.
There could be multiple doors.
The
No, I was
weapon's
gonna
probably
say
in the
it's
process of
probably
being
like it
transported to
leads
the
out
government
into a
buildings.
secondary
We can't
elevator
let them-
specifically
But
for
the
the people,
government
so that way
building
you
is
can
currently
continue
on
to
lockdown.
transport whatever you're
There
transporting
must
with
be a way.
secrecy.
Okay. I sometimes see one on the roof of a building in the shopping district when I come up out of Rebellion Village.
Very good. In that case, please go ask that Digimon to take you to the government building. It's a dangerous mission, but you're the only ones who can do this.
I love one of
wish
my
you luck.
favorite things about Japanese media involving like citywide crises like this. They always pick the buildings they should be willing to blow up.
Yeah.
Like between Tokyo Tower, I cannot say that fucking word.
Metropolitan.
Metropolitan government building and the diet buildings, like, they know exactly what to blow up every time to say, yeah, this is not a joke. Whereas in America, that was done only once and has not really happened ever again, and that was an Independence Day.
Yeah.
I remember the marketing for that movie. Like, I was, like, barely 4 years old when that movie was, like, being announced, because that was, like, 96. I was born in 92. And it's like, I was barely 4, but, like, I remember looking back on some of it, and it's like, people were offended that that was a thing that they promoted the movie with.
What
I
about
remember,
the,
like,
what
because
about the
all
White
the
House?
ads
What about
were-
the White House getting vaporized along with Marine One?
Yes, yes, yes. People were offended by this, Zaruk.
Ugh.
Like, I remember, like, all of the advertising for that movie it was just a shot of the White House getting vaporized by the beam, and then a date pops up on screen with the movie title drop.
Yeah.
And then I remember people going like, "Oh, you can't do that!" And I'm like, looking back on it now with like the knowledge of like modern era, I'm like, "Oh, trust me, bitch, you're
gets
gonna love
worse.
what happens in 5 years from now, ain't you?"
Yeah. Go ahead, Ameena.
Smile.
It's because America isn't old enough to be comfortable with its history yet, or like stuff
not
happening
true.
in the country.
That's not true. This country, as it is now, has been around since the 1700s. That's more than old enough. People are just too stupid to be willing to admit that they want to see it happen.
That's true. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Wait, that's illegal. Yeah, wait, that's illegal. Anyway, wait. Okay, question. Why do I need Pegasusmon? I can literally break in through the front door if I wanted to. Who's gonna stop me? Seriously.
Pegasusmon is cool.
Okay, that's fair. He is.
Because you wanna go about it with having like a bit of a rule set, you know?
All right,
Hey, look, we're back here.
Yeah. Also, we have an ad that's gonna start in 10 minutes, and when we get our ad, we have music now for the Digimon BRB screen, so y'all get to listen to some lo-fi music while the ad plays.
It was made by a sad Gatomon.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Heck yeah! Here's this reveal. Smile.
Hey, buddy. You okay?
I wanted to save Inori.
Yeah, I know. Sadly, you stick with that thought. We need to switch to our ad now.
We'll just put a pin in it.
All right, we will be right back, everyone.
Welcome back, Zaruk. You missed a funny conversation that I will not continue.
That's all right.
Don't get hung over it.
Shut up!
Anyway, I hope y'all like the music that was playing for the BRB screen. That was made by that is Lo-Fi Braveheart by Sad Gatomon. And it's really good. Anyway, back to the game. My son, you've returned.
I had a
That's
mental
why I did it.
crisis.
Over and over.
Someone tried to
and
tell me to
over.
eat gummy bears.
Wait, hold on.
So yeah, this is also where we learn a bit more about like I said, you like time paradoxes.
You must have seen it a bunch of times, right, Agent? The Dark Shadow. That was...
You? That was... Wait. That was you?
I thought it was obvious.
more times than I could count. And after all that, I knew.
Okay, I don't like how they're not showing us his eyes. Because with how broken he sounds, I have a bad feeling.
I knew what I really was.
So what should be
If I
noted?
hadn't been born, if I'd never fallen into the human world, this never would have happened to Inori.
That's not true.
No, it apparently is.
Just before Chronomon, defeated in combat against the higher being, was sealed away. He left behind a means to one day break the seal and fulfill his true desire. Chronomon created fictional legends and a new great guardian, one who could play Chronomon's destined role. All of the turmoil and conflict that happened so far, all of it might have been to help me grow. I'm just a spare part to help fulfill Chronomon's wishes. A component that grows more complete by the minute. And now,
So you're different
I've
people.
mastered the ability to travel through time.
So it's not actually your fault.
That's
Ameena.
proof enough.
Let's hear him out first.
You've already realized it too, haven't you? That you're my...
I love that they cut him off right there when it's like, you really didn't have to.
What? Who? Where?
Aegiomon
Sorry,
was
we're
the
out of
demon
popcorn.
created by Chronomon. The surrogate meant to inherit his power to tamper with time.
Okay, hey, then either get off the stage or tell me what I am.
The essence of the power to
Okay,
control
say.
time is the desire to change the present. This war was intended to create despair. He created
You
a
don't like my
situation
cryptic
so
dialogue?
tragic, so unacceptable. He cared not who won or lost, just to hurt as many as he could. A powerful prayer to rewrite the future was necessary to awaken the power to control time. An intense plea born of abject despair, strong enough to warp the very precepts of our world. But not all has gone as Chronomon planned. You can still find him. Reach out to him.
Okay. Then what?
The agony I am going through right now with trying desperately not to fucking say anything.
Then don't.
It's like, ugh, because like I love watching the process, but I'm like, ah.
See, that's why I keep myself muted and I'm drinking fruit punch.
Yeah, the giant weapon hasn't been activated yet. Seems like we've gone back in time. All right,
I still love the aesthetic of this fucking thing.
let me go
like,
save. Yeah, then we go save Volcanismon.
Biomachines rock.
Yeah.
They're the
What if we
best.
took the inner musculature and made that the robot design? Why? Because it looks cool.
It's kick ass.
You don't want
And
to
it's a
put on
little
like
unsettling.
you don't want to give it like Gundam armor or anything? No, it looks cooler like this.
Oh God, a faceless person.
Spookier than a
He
data mod.
disappeared.
Hello.
He just walked past and then disappeared.
Yeah. Hello, Gordon.
He did have that very stilted walk, didn't he?
Yeah.
Hello, going in. Looks, does the Wojak point meme at Beelstarmon. Look out, going in. Haunted boobs up ahead. Tits, big ones.
She'd shoot him for that.
Right between the eyes.
There's actually a dude, I wish I could remember his name. There was a dude, I don't watch his stuff, but one of my friends has told me about him. He's a guy who does ASMR stuff, but he is so committed to the bit that, and he's actually a stage actor, which I think is cool. He actually did an entire thing where he he shaved his head, dressed up, and pretended to be a scientist from Black Mesa or something, apparently. And what's funny is that my friend told me, he's like, by the way, the guy did 2 versions of that. He did a normal version, and then he did one where as if you were playing the PlayStation port of Half-Life. So it would stutter and load, and he also put a filter on his voice to make it sound like he was from the PlayStation 1 game, which I think
Holy shit.
which I was like, wow, that's actually commitment to that. That's actually pretty cool. And
I love commitment to the bit like that.
And I decided to check it out, and I saw the first 30 seconds of it just to see what the guy was all about. First line out of his mouth is, "Why do they make us wear these ridiculous ties?" Which is right from the game. And then, just to know how cool the guy was, the next thing he says is, "Reception? No, I'm with the science team." Like, and I'm like, God, okay. I was like, so we are aware of the meme, too. Got it.
You'll need to inflict more pain on this body of mine.
Hey, nerd, it's me.
Up, nerd.
Yeah.
Try looking through the bubbly water.
Yeah, still hooked on action figures, nerd?
Oh, I remember you.
I love how his eye got, his eye opened up wide when he realized it was us.
You're Digimon, right?
No. That would be a big nope. See, no Digimon would dress.
Digimon would dress like this.
No Digimon.
Fucking. Get come on the back.
Don't say.
I take offense to that, you know.
Who's there?
Sup?
Then there's this motherfucker.
You.
An intruder? Who the hell are you?
I'm gonna make another orphan.
Oh, Lyoko ass fucking grown adult.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I was gonna make a forehead comment, but honestly, you beat me to it.
a dear friend of Dr. Simmons.
Simmons.
Yeah, nerd, and now I'm gonna break those glasses and your face.
Welcome back to high school.
I'm gonna stick a plunger on your
Wait
forehead.
a fucking minute.
Wait,
I know that
put him in
voice.
the locker and then flush the locker down a fucking gigantic toilet machine.
What a bitch. She just ran off like a baby.
Cry about it.
Yeah, cry about it.
Well,
I know who that voice was.
Who?
Ratio.
Kuga's voiced by Jeff Nimoy.
Thanks.
Jeff?
You
Wait,
really
you
saved
mean
my hide.
Wait, is that related to Leonard Nimoy?
Tentomon.
Yeah, Jeff Nimoy is Tentomon's English voice actor.
Oh, okay.
Tentomon!
Yeah.
So nerd, got it.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm fine. Just one question. Who's Tentomon?
Timu Karada? Timu Karada? Oh, shut up. I don't usually hit a guy with glasses, but I'll make an exception. Yeah. You wouldn't hit you wouldn't hit a scientist with glasses, takes off glasses and hits him with them. Oh, you hit a scientist with his glasses. That's very clever.
It is. Okay, I'm looking at Jeff Nimoy's entire Wikipedia. It's very short. Basically everything he's ever done was Digimon, and everything else has either been one or two one-off characters of name in other one or two other series, or just background voices. Yeah, this was the guy. So he's Nicholas D. Wolfwood in Trigun from 2000. He's additional voices in Outlaw Star, Conchame and Zatch Bell, and
that makes sense.
Additional voices in Naruto and Cyborg 009. But basically he's only ever done Digimon content.
He knows what he's about?
Yeah. I'm honestly
A
surprised.
lot of which has been Tentomon, by the way.
I'm honestly surprised he voiced Conchume, because Conchume sounds a lot like the guy who voices Billy from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That's who I always thought of. But yeah, I guess not. Because the same guy who voices Billy from Billy and Mandy also voices Invader Zim and Moxie from from the Has-Been and Hell of a Boss series.
Every time I hear the
cast
name of that series,
beam.
I think of my favorite dip.
Beep. Going up. Wait.
I think we should save real quick.
Yeah, this feels too easy. Also, you run like a nerd, my guy. I just saw him running. He runs like a nerd.
You can't escape the locker.
Actually, to be fair, that's not fair to Vulcanismon, because he's got to carry that heavy, like, machinery thing on top of him. He probably doesn't move very easily.
That machinery
Dave.
thing is wholesale just his body.
Yeah, but look how he runs. look at him run.
It's because he's a nerd.
Dude, put your tools on your belt and move those 8 arms like like an actual runner. Put your stuff down. It might be easier.
No.
Swiggity.
What are his weapons? He can clothesline you a lot easier if he uses those and his 8 fucking arms.
That's fair, actually.
The fanfiction for this guy must be
Multi-clothesline.
incredible.
Oh shit!
I
Metal
did tell you
Gear.
Metal
to
Gear. Wait, no, that's a power loader from Alien.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
It is.
I saw Vetrov's comment
Yeah,
in
but-
chat, and I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah, you like Alien? Okay, hey, dude, props to you for actually being a nerd and getting a mech suit. One problem, there ain't nothing protecting that 5-head, or the rest of you, actually.
It's not meant to be a weapon.
Yeah.
Ironically.
Hope and seize.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, so again, he's done everything because he had the opportunity to be an asshole.
Yeah.
There is no redeeming this guy. He doesn't want redemption. He's proud of what he's done.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Ooh, okay, you're cooked. That just chunked so much health. You're cooked.
Alakablam. Okay, so this one doesn't have Kirito voice.
Punch so hard that you launch a fucking solar flare.
Why does a power loader need a pulse gun?
Because it's something that he retrofitted. Like,
Yeah.
it's clear that it's not meant to be a weapon.
Yeah.
It's purely there to be like the Metal Gear of
Yeah.
forklifts.
Forklifts?
Behold!
Yeah, that's
Behold!
what power loaders
Yeah,
are.
behold! I am forklift certified!
Today is a day that forklifts learn to walk upright.
I was about to make a Metal Gear joke, but you beat me to it. Anyway, alakablam!
Man,
Alakablam.
utilized.
Look, okay. Also, I know he's the boss, everything, but that is a cool design for a power loader. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
the color of it. Yeah, like and again, it's just the one from Aliens, but like they added a couple extra things on to make it look a little cooler.
Yes, we do, Caleb. I can't wait for Liz to get the the high pitched pew thing.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's honestly, yeah, like, you don't even need to put glass around that thing because the roll cage is so secure that if the thing was to fall, it's also humanoid shape, so if it was to fall over, you're not really in any danger of getting hurt. So, yeah, I wish we,
I think about
go ahead.
I think about the slow fall animation of the robot from EDF.
Yeah,
you knock it over, but it
yeah.
it falls so slowly.
Unless
and,
you
like,
taunt,
so
and then it gets back up.
placidly.
Unless you taunt, then it gets back up.
Yeah.
Oh, Liz.
Which, GrineX is getting your
Yeah?
attention.
What's up?
I got you a little something.
Oh,
Oh, guy, he's got a grenade launcher.
Enjoy.
My guy, you've literally made a retrofitted war suit at this point. Like, you don't even need to be a scientist at this point. Literally just sell this as a weapon to anyone interested and you make bank.
Yeah, but that's not his goal here. He wants to abuse his power of science. Great tornado. That's okay.
hey Zaruk.
Yeah.
Solid Snake. What Metal Gear was this meant to surpass?
I mean, this is
None.
This is literally just like, oh god, what are those what are those things called in Metal Gear Solid 4 that moo? Like, what are they, geckos or something?
Yeah, geckos.
Yeah.
You know what this is? This is Battle Gear, but or not Battle Gear, Walker Gear.
Yeah.
It's D-Walker.
Yeah.
It's D-Walker, but a little bit bigger.
Yeah, and with cooler weaponry.
You know?
I mean, it's literally got a freaking railgun and a grenade launcher on it. Like,
I think it also. I'm not sure if that's what those are on its armpit, but I'm pretty sure those are also like small launchers.
damn it! Was it supposed to go like this? I guess the time has come to use that.
Trans Am!
Locked and loaded. Now taste my newly developed anti-phase electron bullets.
You should have brought those out sooner, my guy. I'm just saying.
Ooh, that actually hurt. Damn. Damn it! The barrel couldn't withstand the recoil. That's not how. That's.
Skill issue.
Oh, now you're dead.
Well, no, it probably would, because consider if it's not like one of those barrels that like automatically goes back into the base of the gun, it doesn't have the it breaks the mechanism because all that recoil goes to the mechanism.
Yeah, wait, I can't hit him. What? Okay, there we go. About to say. All right, put a positron laser right through the cockpit. Kill his ass. Are you crying? Literally whimpered.
I mean, honestly, if I got shot like that, I probably would too.
I mean, he
I
does
have,
look
like,
at the bottom.
reflex.
Yeah.
Tell Simmons this. I can't deny there's a small drop in power output, but I'll have that weapon activated in no time.
Nanimon?
Yeah. Also, by the way, what up with the weird storm cloud over both of you? Wait, you see that too? Yes. Why is there thunder over both of you? Good question.
Oh, that's the particle effect from the mech.
Be under that accursed thumb of yours ever again.
Oop and seed.
Hey, you might want to patch that arm up. It might be broken.
No, it's fine.
Hey, Caleb.
Where are you? We have to prevent public safety from deploying the giant weapon. We're going to the underground lab now.
Weapon.
What? You're already at the site. You sure move quickly. I expect nothing less from an agent.
Yeah, I've got Vulcanus Mon too.
We're on our way too. We'll arrive shortly, so wait right there.
I'm just imagining she goes down there, sees Kuga walking past, and she just decks him right in the face as she walks past.
And here comes the middle chair.
Yeah, here comes the doc. Here comes Dr. Simmons with the steel chair. God, I forgot how tall he is.
Starmon just fucking hands her one of her guns.
Is that right? Damn that Kuga. I know it's way too late to say something like this, but not all of us humans hate Digimon.
I just can't take Vulcanus Mon seriously in his design.
From the bottom of my heart.
Put a man in a fish bubble.
Now.
I'm sure his fangirls and fanboys do well enough.
Of course, you can't expect me to forgive you right away. What I'll need from you first is...
I swear to God, if you ask for model kits, I am going to scream. Don't, please. This is an important moment, Vulcanus Mon. You are literally a mega-level Digimon making connections here. Don't be a nerd. Just for once, be serious and don't be a nerd. Please.
Let him have his moment. It's
no,
fine.
Don't be a nerd.
Action figures.
God
About 5
damn it!
of them should do the trick, I imagine.
Yes! I love him!
Look, I love him too. Look, I love him too, but there's a time and a place. This ain't it.
Look, he's got a special interest. Let him, like, that's what he came here for, to be fair.
My tism is
He came
my
here
tism
for
is
that.
extremely charged. I want action figures.
Neuron activation.
Yeah, neuron activation.
Now that my trauma moment has over and I am saved, I need my fixation action figures.
You
heard me.
I
You're
just-
damn right I heard you.
I just
Making
thought-
sure
You
that
owe
I'm
me
hearing.
now.
I just
Give
thought-
me the Gundams.
No, I just thought you're gonna love this. I just thought that meme of what are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my house? I want action figures. Just standing in someone's model shop, just like I want action figures. Not saying anything, not speaking to anyone, just staring there because he's too embarrassed to speak to someone new. He just stands there menacingly, and the owner's like, yeah, like that. And they're like, what are you doing in my shop? Oh, I want action figures. That's because he's too embarrassed to talk to anyone. God. Oh, boy, this guy. I love him. I love him. I love you, Digimon Natsu. You're
You
great.
take him to the shop that Simmons frequents. He just drops to his knees and he goes, "It's fucking beautiful."
You want to know something else? Yeah. You
like
want to know?
all of his arms up, praising the sun.
You want to know something else? I guarantee you, like he's probably the only person or the only Digimon I could take to a Games Workshop store where they do all the Warhammer stuff, and he'd be like, "These are amazing. How much are they?" You tell him the price. Fuck that, and then he
I
leaves.
can make better ones.
Yeah, huh? Say again, Ameena?
I can just make better ones.
Or I could
I've seen them. That's all I need.
Or I could 3D print this stuff and bust the entire market. Like, honestly, I'd ask him to do that. Please, just find a way to make these models more efficient so we can crash the market.
Why should I do that? So you can buy more Gundams.
What? What?
You can get your hands on them in that Akihabara place, I'm told.
Man,
Such a fucking dweeb. I
Man,
love
just
him.
yeah, Digimon just wants to go to Nerdvana. Let him go to Nerdvana.
I went through a very traumatizing experience. I want my emotional support toys. You know what?
Fair.
Fucking fair, my
Fair.
guy. Let's get you some Gundams. Come
the
on.
Canismon, who had been turned into the control unit of the weapon,
Me walking out with like 1,000
Was
plushies,
saved
him
by
walking out with like
sympathetic
2,000
humans.
Gundam kits.
ashamed by the suffering they had brought upon Digimon. Although Volcanismon was willing to forgive humanity, the wicked machinations of humans must be put to a stop. To that end, Digimon and humans fought as one, so that the tragedy set to descend upon the world in the near future might be averted.
The funniest thing to me about Volcanismon, is that he's the type of guy probably who would take all those models, put them together, and then immediately start, like the Gundams, and immediately be like, and start critiquing the Gundam designs. Be like, no, that doesn't look right. That's not good enough. Like, he'd be like, I'm gonna make my own. Just make his own Gundam.
Oh god, no,
Now
Zaruk,
then,
you know what you
6
do? You
apostles
have him
Iliad
buy up
remain.
as many of the standard
must
kits and
hurry.
put them together and whatnot. Then you show him the lining and painting work people have done.
Mm-hmm.
And then, after he's done several hundred of those, then you show him the kit bashing work.
Oh, God. Yeah, no.
And then the garage kits.
Yeah.
And watch his mind break.
So I can... Wait, so you're telling me I can customize these models? Yeah, it's called kit bashing. I can make whatever I want, as long as you have the pieces and the parts for it. Yeah. Why? I'm gonna make my own Gundam. No, wait, hold on. Hold on. I think we've missed a few steps. Hold.
I'm gonna make it out of Digichromazoid.
No! No!
Oh my
No!
God.
We've missed a few steps. Hold on.
I can make the guns actually work.
I mean, to be fair, I guarantee you, if you took hold on. I just had a hilarious idea. Imagine taking Volcanismon to where I know the original Gundam isn't there anymore, but it's like where the Unicorn Gundam is, the life-size Unicorn Gundam. Imagine taking him there, him getting super excited, and him being like, "Okay, so when do we get to pilot it?" We don't.
You don't.
But it moves. Yeah, it moves.
Well, it doesn't.
Well, actually, no. The original Gundam, the original RX-78 did move.
Yeah, it just
it was able to pose.
I thought you were going to
Yeah.
say
Like, it was
takes the
very
gun to
slow
drill
in how
holes
it
and
moved
apply
because
They
plastic
disabled
designs
that
to create
bit,
other
bit, by
characters
the way,
using the base.
on the
Yeah.
statue.
Yeah. So, like, no, he would literally be like, "I can make it work." What? Yeah, no, I'll make it work. I'll make it move. No, please don't do that. Like, he's the guy who would immediately be like, "Yeah, no, I can make that move. I can figure that out. We can. Y'all can have a
and it's
giant
like,
robot."
then you have to explain to him the reason why we chose against doing that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we could have too. There's a reason we didn't.
Yeah. Like, he's just, again, if anything, to distract him, just show him the mech anime. Show him every mecha anime. Let him, like, Volcanismon strikes me as the type of guy who would literally watch every mecha anime, and then after you come back to check on him, he'd literally pull out a blackboard with a tier list on it and just go over why he loved or hated every mecha anime. Like,
you come back in a week and you see the court board and fucking "Oh Yeah" by Yellow starts playing.
Yeah.
As for
Before
Before I
fucking
forget,
shit's
a new
always funny.
statue is placed in the theater.
Yep.
Certain yet.
No, you know what? No, show him the one anime. Show him Gundam Build Fighters. I think that's all he'll need.
Yeah, no, actually,
Because his passion
Yeah.
is putting the kits together himself.
mhm.
Why not show
It
him the
is
one
hard
where
to
the
s-
kits can come to
The
life?
time of
Yep.
the world's end draws
Oh
near.
no.
The
I
next
just-
hand of
okay,
fate
wait, I just
points
realized,
toward
does
Rebellion Village.
Does anyone, okay, I don't think this, but I wonder if some people think Volcanismon would be like Undyne, where he thinks anime's real. If you show him certain pieces of anime, he'd think it would be real. You show him Gundam.
Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
Digimon exist, so for them it might as well be real.
I know, but I mean, like, if you show him Gundam Build Fighters, he's like, "That sounds amazing. Where do I sign up?" It's a show, my guy. It's not real. So from that comes two options. A, that would crush him, and he'd be very sad. Or B, he's like, "I'm gonna make it a reality. I'm gonna make it a thing." Like, just
Both would happen.
Yeah.
He'd be disappointed and sad and says, "Fine then, if no one else will do it, I will."
yeah.
And then, like, you come back in 2 days and he's already succeeded at doing it.
Yeah, Volcanismon just making a YouTube channel where he ranks mech anime. No, he'd be pretty good at that. I can imagine that.
No, better yet,
The
he
cross
would
was
be-
nice,
he would-
but there wasn't enough robot action.
No, it
you know,
wouldn't be
too
that.
much
What
idle
he would
work.
do, he would make fully self-made documentation that he would put into script to give you the full technical rundown on how they work in the series and how they could possibly work in real life.
Yeah,
He'd be a walking Wikipedia.
yeah.
There's a YouTube channel that I know. I haven't watched any of them because it's not really my thing to watch. Of people who like give a full vocal breakdown of Wikipedia on the Wikipedia pages for Godzilla monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So they read off the entire profile for the Wikipedia page. That would be him, except he would then, after doing that, build the fucking thing for real and
Yeah.
show you how he did it and how it works.
Yeah, and also, when I just thought of this, the coolest thing about Volcanismon is that he's so autism coded toward forging and building and stuff that he'd literally just watch the anime for the mech stuff. He wouldn't give a shit about anything else. So he'd be like, "I just got done watching Iron-Blooded Orphans. I liked it. It was tragic, but it was a great anime. Okay, you also finished watching Darling in the Franxx. Meh. Just meh. No, just meh. Just like, not enough action, not enough mech action. Like, literally just not enough mech action. I want more fights. I want to see more mech action.
Also, I think piloting like that would be stupid.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, because that's a stupid
It doesn't
piloting
make any
system.
sense.
Yeah, there were no robots.
You know what you show him?
Yeah.
Show him Bravern.
Yeah.
You know the one where the robot's very gay for its pilot? Yeah, that one.
Oh, God. Yeah. I
Show him that and see what happens.
Actually, shut up. Shut up. the achievement. Hold on. I'm sorry. I just got the achievement for beating that chapter, and it says the achievement is called Action Figures for the Win. You've got to be shitting me. That is amazing. That is awesome.
I had to keep quiet for that.
Yeah, Action Figures FTW. Shut up. That is great.
I love that the series knows exactly what it is, but it still takes itself seriously enough, but also has fun with it.
It just says, and there's no description, it just says Rescue Volcanismon. There was actually I believe it was last night we were making this joke about how one thing in a video game I'd love to see is in like a game that lets you use a bunch of different weapons. You can and in this game you can get a black hole weapon, but the moment you use it, it just kills everyone and you. And the achievement was supposed to be, what did you think was something like, what'd you think was gonna happen? Like, cause you literally used a black hole. Like, you killed everyone. And then it was just, so that's what I love.
Hi, Mireille, why are you there?
Yeah. The despair that Agiomon carries with him will eventually transform him into Rage Incarnate, and then he will bring down the hammer on this absurd world. You've already witnessed it, haven't you? The fist of his fury will destroy everything in its wake. However, if his heart still remains, then perhaps... Got it. Get my boy some therapy. Got it.
He needs
Buy him a plushie and a ton of estrogen.
Oh, there you are. Dr. Simmons is looking for you. You little rat.
Hello, Haimon. It's like X-Tyrannomon, but it's a fucking IKEA shark.
Oh boy. Fire and ice at war. Oh boy. Time for Apollomon and Dianamon. This will be interesting.
Time for Kirito.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I forgot Bryce Papenbrook voices Apollomon. Or Coronamon and yeah. So we have to deal with Kirito. Thankfully, he's a Digimon now, so it'll be a lot easier. We don't have to put up with the bullshit. So for those, this is where Zaruk gets to talk about himself a bit. Yours truly's not a fan of SAO. A lot of people are surprised by that. I don't like SAO. I think SAO is overrated as fuck, honestly.
Why would people be surprised by you not liking SAO?
Well,
I don't see why people would like
there are some people who think like that. There's a lot of nerds who think SAO is really good. It's not, by the way.
It's baby's first isekai.
It is. Now,
it's not even a real isekai.
Now that's
you know what's a good not isekai? Dot hack.
Dot hack, yes. Dot hack is good.
Yeah, but also dot hack is. I'll tell you this. Dot hack, in terms of like accessibility, is not that easy anymore. At the same, especially for the games, but also, it's way more niche in how it handles it.
There are new developments
because there's like years of
you.
deep lore that you gotta understand while doing it too.
Yeah.
SAO you can just walk into and it'd be fine.
Now,
which is how people get into things.
Now,
that's why dot hack is the good shit. You gotta put in more effort.
Anyway,
right.
There's stuff to discover.
Okay. Before we continue, there is one thing I'd like to say. If at all, look, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. If you want to watch SAO, just go watch SAO Abridged. Just go watch SAO Abridged. It's funny. It's hilarious. They actually put time and effort into writing that script. It's really well done. And it has some of the most quotable lines I've ever heard from an abridged series. Like, they are...
You don't have to guess where your god is.
Because he's right here! Yeah, that one. I'm getting really tired of your first-year psych student bullshit. Or, I'm trying to think of some of the other funny lines they've got. The, oh yeah, gentlemen, you can't fight here. This is the war room. Why does that sound so damn familiar to me? That's from some old-ass movie they made us watch in history class, remember? Just, there's some really good. Oh, and of course the bit like he goes like, if you die here, you die in real life. What? Okay. Sometimes things are alive, and then sometimes they stop. What? And he just pulls up the video of that dude's head exploding from scanners. And he's like, oh my god, if we die here, we die in real life. I'm just gonna keep that tabbed. And then later, when the villain reveals himself, he's like, you're Kayaba. What? You know, Kayaba, the guy who locked us in here? The guy who trapped us in the game? What? No, I got it. and he untabs the video so people can see it again. He's like, see, I'm glad I kept that tabbed.
This young lady captured Kuga and questioned him, but listen to this.
You know what? While we're out
It
here
seems
just
that
making all
someone
kinds
was
of
providing
anime
public
fans
safety
mad, I
with the
genuinely think
Digimon to
Gundam is
use
fucking
in their
overrated. It should take the
experiments.
back seat for at least 10 years.
I agree.
No more Gundam for 10 years.
I agree. And if
I
you
have a hotter take than that.
what's that?
I think the fanfiction side of the Gundam fandom is the superior side.
Ooh.
And,
name Kuga mentioned
and you
was
want to know what's even funnier?
Dianamon.
The creator agrees with me. He
Well,
said,
no, yeah,
"Oh,"
like, it's like,
'cause,
that's
you know,
why D-Witch exists.
also, he said specifically, you know, all the guys who, like, you know, make the models are cool and it's great. But, you know, he said, the girls who write fanfiction about my characters actually understand my intentions with this series. And I said, damn right they do.
Well,
Right.
yeah, because if it weren't for the Fujos, the Gundam wouldn't still be around.
Yep. Anyway, so Kuga mentioned Dianamon. How and why? What the hell does she have to do with this?
A former resident of Central Town, who once went by the name of Lunamon.
Yep. Now, for those who don't,
I keep forgetting this Digimon has a fucking voice, and I hate it.
yeah. So for those who don't remember, Lunamon and Coronamon went off to go do some extreme training together. Coronamon went off to the land of fire, and Lunamon went off to the land of cold to do extreme training. And I guess they've been there for the last 8 years. Wait, how long has it been? Yeah, 8 years.
8 years, yeah.
The baby.
Digimon.
The baby.
Selling her own kind.
Wait, what?
I hear Dianamon calls the
Fucking
cosmic area
excuse
home.
me?
Wait. So Dianamon is trafficking her own kind. Okay.
Shit's gotten fucked, Zaruk.
Yeah.
If only MinervaMon was here, the situation
Yeah,
would
where
be
is
different.
MinervaMon?
What in the world could have caused this?
Apparently, it wasn't just Digimon Kuga was getting. He also reportedly got their structural information. By incorporating that, apparently the weapon became capable of generating an enormous amount of power. I'll look into that one. You go to the digital world and find Dianamon. Perhaps you'll be able to discover the mastermind behind this war.
Okay, so wait, hold on.
Sorry,
I'm
I don't
sure
mean to
you-
interrupt.
Yeah, I'm sure you can ask Master Blintmon to take you to the cosmic area. Right.
So let me get this straight. Dianamon was giving DSAT Digimon and also taught them how to fucking remove their Digicores.
So it would seem. What the hell happened,
What the
Lunamon?
fuck?
Yeah, what the hell,
What did she
Lunamon?
get?
Okay, to give clarification on it, because the game itself does not, no.
Oh,
She didn't give them information on how to remove the Digicores. They did that themselves.
okay.
Because Kuga's a psychopath.
But she still handed them over. That's still fucked up.
That I cannot deny.
Right. Go.
I guess she'll get what's coming to her soon enough.
Yeah.
Thing I've learned recently, the fur hire archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fuck busted with the newer cards. We're gonna give you a field spell that raises their attack by a set amount for every single one of them that you have on the field.
Damn, alright.
Do you want cards that all are guaranteed to have 2,000 attack points? Like,
That sounds
right off
like
the bat?
cheating. Hey! Wait a minute, Sorcerermon, Wizardmon. Hi, what the heck is that?
Dudes.
Stop, boys.
Yeah.
Stop, boys.
Yeah, this cosmic area was almost entirely uninhabited by Digimon, partly due to the harsh environment. Lord Apollomon and Lady Dianamon chose this place as their base to build up their strength against the Titans. Okay, so they're acting against the Titans. Well, then that makes even less sense as to why Dianamon's handing over her own kind. However, the two have fallen out, and the current situation is quite tense.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Although it's rumored that they were once quite close.
I should also
The children.
just mentally prep you, by the way, Zaruk. These two zones are kind of obnoxious.
Got it.
There's some back and forth you do between them.
I hear Lady...
It's a little weird.
I
The
hear-
areas are also hard to navigate.
Got it. I hear Lady MinervaMon, who once served as peacekeeper, has been imprisoned somewhere, leaving them with no mediator. Oh boy. Guess we're gonna have to go save MinervaMon at some point. What? You say Lady Dianamon is selling Digimon to humans? Okay, so she's not giving them away, she's selling them. Wretched cur, you dare spread baseless
And
rumors?
then it slowly turns into a
That might actually also be a mistranslation.
Why, I
don't think there was any. I think that may be the only time that's mentioned, but.
Why, I have a mind to silence that insolent mouth of yours permanently. Wizardmon, sit the fuck down. You are literally a champion. Sit down.
And?
Pumpkinmon! Hey, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Sorry about my pal here. Still alone in the ropes and all. I'll set the kid straight, so cut us some slack, okay? Okay, full disclosure, Pumpkinmon is... I've got a soft spot for Pumpkinmon. He's really cute, and I do like him. A friend of Pumpkinmon's, are you? Well, I suppose I can overlook your breach of conduct this once. Just know that in the future, such persiflage could result in full-scale conflict. Listen, nerd, you raise that staff against me, I'm gonna shove it right up your ass. Don't even try with me. Like, literally just getting his, like, you don't understand. As a mega at this point, Grit as a mega would literally be pulling his shotguns, putting them right in his face and telling him, threaten me again, give me a reason to shoot you. Just give me a reason. There's, Beelzemon Grit has no chill. Unless Ether's nearby. If Ether's nearby, he has chill. Otherwise, there is no chill. There is just win and how.
Beelzemon Grit, use them fancy words with me again.
Use them fancy word, yeah. Let's see. The name's Pumpkinmon. I'm going around trying to ease this tense situation we got brewing here. Wait, Noble Pumpkinmon's the Jack Skellington-looking Digimon, though. But he's cool.
He's cool.
Yeah. Oh, he's not in the game. Damn. Damn it. That's actually cool.
No.
Yeah, Noble Pumpkinmon's cool. Yeah. Sir, I have the power to smear you both and use both your wands as mop handles. Yeah. I'm sure you got your reasons for saying what you did, but let's try not to make things worse. What's that? You want to see Lady Dianamon? Can you help Lady Dianamon and Lord Apollomon reconcile? I can show you the way. You will? You'll help me out? Then let's get out there and squash this beef. I made a pun. That said, going to see Lord Apollomon and Lady Dianamon isn't going to be easy. They're both mad as can be, just like kids having a spat. It seems Lady Dianamon's heart's closed tight, so I think it's better to go see Lord Apollomon first. Let's talk to Lord Apollomon and see if there's a chance of making up. Now that that's settled, let's ask those two to help us get to Lord Apollomon. Do I have to? I mean, you don't have to, but that's probably the smart option.
And then you can ask Lady Diana what the fuck was going on in your fucking head.
You again? What is it this time? Please calm yourselves. The thing is, this here is my assistant. Yeah. What? Your assistant? Yeah, I'm doing some work for Lord Apollomon. So you're saying you intend to go see Lord Apollomon? That's right, which means we'll just follow the usual procedure, if you don't mind. Very well. Hey, assistant, press this switch.
He's probably giggling at, like, you know, actually being able to boss someone around.
Yeah. Yeah, one of us tells...
I love this. I regret not being able to get a shot of this for a thumbnail, honestly.
This is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
One of us tells the truth, the other tells nothing but lies. Pulls out gun and shoots Sorcerermon, then grabs Wizardmon. Alright, is he dead?
Is he dead?
No.
One of us is cool and the other one is hot.
Yeah. Well, we already know the answer to that. Wizardmon is hot, because Wizardmon, like Gatomon had a thing for Wizardmon in the show. So, no, Wizardmon is hot, apparently.
No offense to Ether, but I feel like going off the basis of judgment on attraction of a Gatomon's probably not the best gauge of hotness, but I'm also into fucking xenomorphs, so what the fuck do I know?
Hear that, Groot? She's, Grit.
Did you
she's
just call
saying
me
that you're
Groot?
ugly.
I was about to say, you better correct yourself. Hey, there's your new fan art idea, everybody. Grit dressed up as Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I am Groot.
Also,
He doesn't want to be doing this, but he's
myself.
doing it because his wife thinks it's cute.
Also, hear that, Grit? She's saying that you're ugly.
Nah.
I never said that. I just like Beelstormon more.
We're off to see Lord
that
Apollomon.
She said that you're
Yeah,
ugly.
I am
because
Grit.
Gato
Yeah, I
won't
am.
trust-
Yeah, I am
trusted.
Grit. I am Grit.
I am Grit. Wait, I had the stupidest mental image pop in my head.
Oh god.
You know that meme where people just slap some cheese onto a cat?
Yeah.
Walk into a restaurant. Grit walks into a restaurant. I'd like some cheese grits. They just put a slice of cheese on his head.
I mean, I think it's funnier that it's like, I was thinking you were about to say throwing a piece of cheese on Ether's face as a Gatomon, because I already know what she do. She just eat it. Like, it won't
Yeah, but like
Also-
watching her figure it out like the cat instincts, forget she has hands, like trying to lick it off her head. Give it! I can't reach it! You have hands. What are you doing?
I mean, considering how my, verbal disability is getting worse, that's entirely reasonable and realistic.
That's cute.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Lord Apollomon's so mad, the whole area is way hotter than normal. But you seem like you'll be able to make it through. We're counting on you. I'm not going with you, obviously, because I don't want to be a roast pumpkinmon.
I'm not ready to be a pie yet.
There.
He is. I know that that's oh god, what's his name?
Miramon?
Yeah, I know he's a living fire. Maramon's a living fire Digimon. But he literally, at that moment when he was just standing there, he literally looked like that meme of the guy sitting at the table just glowing orange. Like, because he's so bright. Oh, right, I forgot, use, let's see. There we go. Alright, Plesiommon, good to have you back. Let's see what you can do. That'll work.
Excellent.
I'm kind of sad we can't put the goggles back on him. Oh well.
Great.
Did I just pull a diamond out of... What? Okay, I pulled a diamond out of that red-hot rock.
To be fair, that's how diamonds are formed.
Yeah, I know.
Pressure and heat on carbon. Yeah.
Flames are blocking the way. And I can't put it out, apparently, so okay.
Nope.
That one.
Apollomon is too angry.
Ready to go.
I find it very funny that you brought your own Dianamon. Like, that's gonna make this entire shit so much funnier for me.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, that's the biggest dick move you can pull, but it's so funny.
You have a raw diamond and third-degree burn.
Yeah, Deadpool's right. You've got a raw diamond and third-degree burns from doing that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh yes, the money that you have obtained from having the diamonds,
Yeah.
has completely nullified that.
Yeah, pay for my medical bills.
I can finally do that now with this diamond.
Excellent.
Can you imagine all the stupid stuff you'd be able to do if you had a Digimon that could just heal you? Like, for example, reach into a molten rock and pull out a diamond and like, okay, can you heal my hand now? Just after doing that?
Preparation's complete.
Okay, could you heal my hand now? I'm tempted not to.
But... You don't get to block my attacks. Fuck you! Dodge this.
Done!
There we go.
Wow.
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 Hearing that in English is so fucking funny.
What does he say in Japanese?
It's the same thing, but like, but in Japanese. It's
Oh. What's the Japanese word for wow?
they have like a few lines for it. So like sometimes it's like a slight chuckle. Sometimes it's like oh. But like that's my favorite one. It's like just very surprised. Oh, like you picked up a rock. Stop being so excited about this.
A rock.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh wow.
Wow, that's so.
It's the Rise Greymon twins. Time to clip your wings. Both of them.
Everyone. You got it.
Rude.
They were rude first.
I mean, they literally haven't done anything. I'm literally just jumping them and beating them up. To be fair, that's literally how every Digimon here probably sees it. I'm just showing up and jumping people and beating them up while yelling at them to fight back.
Why do you not fight? I didn't do anything to warrant fighting yet.
Yet.
I'm defending myself. Rise Greymon in an open carry state. Sir, I know this is open carry, but you can't be having that on your arm.
It's literally because I have
you want to have me take it off?
No, because I have a medical.
You know what?
I have a medical permit. Like literally.
It's an emotional support revolver.
Emotional support gun.
Emotional support railgun.
You humans have your medicinal M1A2 Abrams. Why am I not allowed to have my medical support gun?
Exactly.
There. Ready to launch.
Emotional support revolver railgun.
Good night, Moon. Her attack is literally called Good Night, Moon.
Yeah.
Life of the Sky Dragon.
Also, I learned something about Dianamon recently.
What's that?
Her legs have their own personalities.
Oh, God, that would get annoying.
That's 3 people in one Digimon.
Well, the moons are armor. Like you could see her legs; those are armor. So
They can also talk and have personalities.
That's so weird. Look,
It's Digimon.
Meramon is literally that meme of the dude just sitting at the table, glowing bright orange. Just.
I sure do love being alive.
Excuse me, I want nothing to do with you. I just want that. Now leave me alone. Just walked right past him. You get to live. Anything I can be of help with? No, shut up, Beamon. Nobody asked. A seed-like object is burning within the machine. There appears to be some kind of switch.
Just casually puts your hand in the fire.
The machine is stopped, but the seed continues to radiate heat. Got a heat seed. That's a heat seed, a concentrated mass of heat flowing with the power of the current. Its opposite is a chill seed. Oh no. Is this where the bullshit comes from, Nile?
Yes.
They're said to contain the power of the sun and the moon. Lady Apollomon and Lady Dianamon are slowly accumulating them. Legend has it that if the powers of the sun and the moon combine to cause a big bang, a mighty galactic Digimon named Grace Novamon will be born. Lady Apollomon and Lady Dianamon are thinking to use them against the Titans. At any rate, we better hurry.
You now upgraded to first degree burn.
Oh gosh, shut up. I heard that. Shut up.
I think about that bit way too much. It's very funny.
Dare
like
you utter
exactly
those
my
words in my
humor.
presence?
Yeah, I'm just... You... I don't know why you just...
Eat it. What does it taste like?
Yeah, I don't know why you just made me think of this, but now I'm just imagining... let's just imagine Apollomon asking the main character, like, hey, I want to ask, you know, I want to be nice to Dianamon and ask her out on a date. What should I do? Give her your seed. And then he literally takes one of the heat seeds and gives it to her.
She's like, thank you? And he's like, did I do it right?
I mean, and me being like
No,
that...
you know what? I believe that Dianamon would also do the same thing, though. They both be looking away while they hand each other their seed. They look back and go, "Oh, you do care!"
Yeah.
Ready to launch.
Fire! Ice! You do care!
You're Bob joke.
Yeah, you're both idiots. Like, me, if it were me, I'd be like, you're both idiots.
Great.
Got it.
But then like the last image is like, you know that meme of like the two like puppet-looking chibi characters just like kissing? It's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
It's that, but in that style.
It's actually funny. There's a line from Fire Emblem Three Houses that I think fits Apollomon perfectly, just because Coronamon's such a dork. And the line is said by one of the characters, and it goes like this: "Oh, I'd let you grasp me anywhere. My hand, my heart, even my neck." He's talking about like you can grasp me anywhere.
I know.
Damn, okay.
For those who don't know, that's Claude talking to Hilda. He's like, "Don't worry." He goes like, "I'd let you grasp me anywhere. My hand, my heart, my neck." Like,
it's a Hilda based actually.
yeah, it's he's talking to Hilda about that.
I don't know.
No, Hilda's hilarious, Niall. Hilda's the only character in Three Houses who, like, so every one of the leading characters has like this, like a right-hand man, like someone who's like their right hand who's never gonna abandon them. And Hilda is supposed to be Claude's. You could literally recruit Hilda away from Claude and leave him alone with nobody.
Very hilarious.
To be entirely fair, Claude doesn't need anyone, unlike everyone else.
Yeah. Anyway, ad time. So I'm gonna switch over to our BRB screen. Y'all enjoy it. I'll be right back.
Oh no, the end.
that's all his armor. He's actually got a very flat ass.
And everyone, we just came back to you saying that. So,
hey, I've been brought back to live scenarios saying much worse.
I'm sure. All right.
Womp.
Yeah, back to it. Let's go. And yes, I do believe, Dino King, that this is supposed to be a representation of, since this is, well, no, this is based off, no, we're in Iliad, so this is supposed to be the Olympic side of things, not Norse. Because if it was Norse, then yeah, it'd be like, Muspelheim and what's the other one? Muspelheim is fire. What's the other one?
I don't remember.
Whatever. Yeah.
All I remember, I think, like, I only know, like, maybe a couple. Jotunheim is the only one that I know. I remember by name. That's not like, oh, it's Earth or Asgard.
I think they might be referring to Ginnungagap, the primordial void where fire and ice meet.
Maybe.
Well, because there is a land of ice and a land of fire in Norse mythology. It's one of the seven. One of the seven?
Niflheim.
9. One of the 9
Niflheim.
worlds.
Thank you, Niflheim.
Niflheim. Okay.
Thank you, Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah, but the thing here is that we're talking, Iliad is based off the Greek and Roman deities, so that wouldn't be the case here. It's literally just Apollomon, Apollo, god of the sun, and it's supposed to be Artemis, but they're using the Roman name, Diana, so...
They're kind of mixing it all up. It's
yeah,
fine.
It's fine.
To be fair, Roman mythology is just Greek mythology, but less interesting.
Yeah.
It's like diluted with like it's like a 1 to 15 water ratio.
And that's because Rome is mixed with literally everyone's mythology. Everyone. They said we want to conquer everyone, so we're just gonna.
Yeah. That's a good...
Roman mythology is Greek mythology after being lobotomized.
Yeah, that.
So what you're saying is that Roman mythology is basically modern American history.
I mean.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I like. You know what? No, I saw a really funny post a while ago. I gotta remember what it was, but it was like. It was something. I'm trying to remember like what the actual punchline of it was. I remember the post. I forget the punchline. It was something along the lines of like people are gonna stop saying that. Like people say that modern America has no culture, but it like went into like a very specifically American like modern American thing you see a lot. And then says, because I know we ain't appropriate that shit from anybody.
You mean
I gotta find that post
you mean
again,
the food? I think it might be the
drove
food.
me insane when I saw it.
I mean, it's just like how it's that mindset of like every time I hear a British person be like, "Oh, British food culture is amazing." No, your food is garbage. It's like I told one of my friends, I'm like, "No offense to you, my guy, but you at one point owned the world for spices, and you don't use any of them in your fucking food." So no. Let me put it this way. I know people from other parts. In my life, there have been... my church at one point had a lot of people from different parts of the world come to my home state and have good Southern cooking. And all of them said that they were amazed that this is kind of stuff that we got to eat there. And one guy who was actually from Hong Kong mentioned, he goes like, "Yeah, no, I've been all over the world. I've been to the United States. I've been to Germany. I've been to the UK." He goes like, and the United States and Germany have great food, but British food sucks. So...
Did he lie?
No, not really. Look, here's the thing. British food, if you want a good British food experience, you go to a pub. You don't go to a restaurant, you go to a pub. You get pub food.
All I have to say about that is British food is basically they robbed the world of spices and decided all of them sucked.
Yeah, basically.
And one of the big reasons as to why was purely because like their food types that they had access to, specifically during the Blitz, unfortunately has now become their standardized food.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, they still eat like it's the Blitz, when I'm like, guys, you have all of this shit.
Please eat something else.
And you don't do anything with it, why?
That
and
actually
the answer
reminds
is,
me...
it's too much trouble.
Actually, that reminds me of this one guy like Britain who was like, I'm gonna copyright the
appreciated. Everyone.
copyright the word taqueria, and then I'll own the rights to, you know, selling Mexican food in Britain. And then all the actual Mexican people who like live there were like,
No.
"Okay,
Yeah, can't you what?
what was that, white boy?"
Yeah, white boy jump scare.
Great.
For those who don't understand why I said that, back when I played Cyber Sleuth, one of the characters wore, like, had silver hair, white eyes, and had, like, a white jacket. And I always made the joke that, oh god, a white boy jump scare.
Well, they also called him, like, the boy in white.
Yeah, they also called him the boy in white, yeah.
Also,
Ghost of the
sometimes
white
it was
boy.
actually a jump scare.
Poor Yugo.
I mean, we've got...
And if you want to know about Yugo story,
Yeah.
watch the playlist of Zaruk's playthrough on the YouTube.
Yep. And I mean, so yeah, there's Yudo from Cyber Sleuth, who's the white boy jump scare, and then we've got Vanny, who's the white woman jump scare from Security Breach. That's literally where the meme "white woman jump scare" comes from, is her.
And then you play the third Nier raid in FF14 that's based along Nier and Nier Automata, and then the red girl shows up and actually has a jump scare face on the screen during a battle transition phase. Red girl
I saw
jump
that
scare.
battle. I was like, oh my god, it's all being used in the Final Fantasy MMO? Ah, who cares? It's canon to Final Fantasy now.
It's also, technically, it's also side canon to Nier. Because it actually does continue the story that eventually leads into Nier reincarnation.
It does. And also, Drakengard's canon to 14 now too.
Yeah, and that's why people are like, you know what? No, after this, Yoko Taro, you need to remake Drakengard, and he never will.
He won't, because
He never
I'm
will.
not sure I don't think he'd be allowed. But even then, like, you know, his philosophy has changed since then. Because, like, part of why he made the first Drakengard was, like, a sort of, like, observation as to, you know, why people kill. And, like, at the time, it was only crazy people kill people, and that's why Kaim's a psychopath. But then over time, it went from only crazy people kill to people who think they're right kill, actually.
Yeah, Nier Automata is heavily inspired by 9/11. I'm putting that out there straight up. I think he's quoted as saying as such.
So is Drakengard.
Like,
I mean,
yeah,
not that Nier
Okay.
specifically.
Right,
yeah,
so...
Nier specifically is inspired by 9/11 in the fact of it's very easy to believe what you're doing is right when all that you know is when you're doing all that you know you can do.
All right, so welcome to the Dianamon's territory where everything's cold. So we're gonna have to make sure we don't
So
freeze to
miserable
death.
here.
Huh? Say again?
I hate the cold.
I mean, I'm
Enters the chill zone, immediately freezes into an ice cube.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. It's just I'm fine with the cold, but I am like, oh, Mammothmon.
That one.
Hi.
Ready to launch.
Oh, Mammothmon. Perish.
Yeah. Oh, Frigimon! The snowman! Okay, I'm sorry. Look, Frigimon's funny to me because for those who don't know, Frigimon's voice in the original Digimon Adventure is something to behold. It is
Sub-Zero Ice Punch!
Yeah, well, yeah, Sub-Zero Ice Punch. Like he's putting on like a New Yorker accent. Like I don't know.
It might be Boston.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is
again.
Boston.
It might be Boston.
Yeah, it's a Boston accent. Yeah, he puts on a Boston accent, and he's all kinds of silly.
I now want like that fucking what the fuck was it? The Kapak, Smatok. I want that, but like with Frigimon. He's like getting that car in there.
Oh yeah.
Try. Nope, can't get through that. Oh wait, yeah, we can. There we go.
That's pretty smart. That's wicked smart. He's got Smart Pack.
Let's see.
I love that fucking ad.
Oh,
it's like
Rosgrease. Rosgrease
so
says.
funny.
Rosgrease says, looks at Grit. Yeah, you'd be fine with the cold. You have insulation. Shut up. I mean, hey.
You know what's funny about that?
Hmm?
Is that one time whenever he came to visit me, I took him to
Please don't tell them this story. Please, I beg of you, don't tell them this story. It's really
Okay, well now I'm morbidly curious.
Okay, tell them then. Fine, whatever.
Okay, so one time he's visiting me during winter, right? And so I tell him, hey, do you want a jacket? And he's like, no, multiple times over, like, days, right? But then one time, it's the final day before he goes home, and I'm going to take him to a botanical garden with with a Christmas light show, right? But like, it's cold where I am at night. But
Deep
and
breaths.
so I ask him,
Hey, deep breaths. You're stuttering hard. Deep breaths. Slow down. We're not going
because I have to
anywhere.
talk fast because everyone else is talking fast. I'll get talked over.
You've got the floor. Just breathe. You've got it.
There.
So I offer him a jacket, right? And then he goes, "No, I got it.
I had a
I'm good with the
windbreaker.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's a lie. That's a lie. He didn't. He had a poncho. He had a single poncho, and then I told him, "Hey, you will want a jacket." And he's like, "No, I'm good." And then we go out into the night air, in winter, and then the entire time he's stone-faced. But the moment we get to the part of the trail with like, little fire pits to like warm your hands, he just goes over and just starts warming him, and warming himself. And I'm like, "Oh, are you cold?" And he says, "No, I'm good." He says while standing directly next to the fire pit.
Okay.
Look,
And then
there's
that's not
something
the end.
primal and fun.
Do it.
Also, that's not the end because a year later he shows up, unpacks his bag, and pulls out a proper jacket, and I'm like,
Wasn't gonna be that stupid again.
You got it.
I'm like, you've learned.
Crazy.
The tables have turned.
Shotgun.
Shoot him.
What's funny is that he actually can, like, resist most cold, but when it comes to like actual cold like that,
This is so cool. I love that. I love that we actually get to ride on the motorcycle.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
trying
so mad
so
that
hard to
Fields Armand doesn't
distract
have
from the
one.
story. He said, "I want to be finished with the story. Motorcycle."
Yes. I shouldn't.
I like that we actually do get Red Behemoth.
Do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Ready to
It's
go.
not, but I mean, it's okay. It's a passable motorcycle.
Take this.
Grit on a motorcycle win. First of all, normal Grit's too big for a motorcycle. And Beelzemon Grit doesn't need a motorcycle. He'd rather ride a mechanical horse or something because cowboy. Or no, I have. Okay, all right. Okay. I'm sure. I've talked to Ameena about this. I know she's gonna know what I'm talking about. Has anyone else here seen Sengoku Basara, the anime?
I'm aware of it.
Never heard of it.
Okay. I know Ameena knows
At
what
least
I'm
not by
talking.
name.
Okay, so in Sengoku Basara, in the anime, it's
Heard about the Yaoi?
yeah. So, well, I'm not talking about that. So in the anime, Date Masamune it's named after the same guy from the real historical guy, the one-eyed dragon. Date Masamune has his own cavalry guys that he rides around with, but because they wanted because Masamune is one of the main characters and they wanted him to be really cool, so his horse has literally motorbike, like has motorcycle handlebars instead of reins to control his horse. His horse has a bridle that has motorcycle handlebars on it. And I wish, hold on, I need to show this because I'm not gonna lie, Grit would do this. Hold on, let's see.
I had the worst sentence pop into my head for that.
Hang on.
You can text it to me.
Meiji
DM.
Max. Because Meiji Restoration period. It's like no one's gonna get the joke, but it's funny to me.
Yeah, here you go. I got it.
You mean like the Meiji period?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Damn
the
it.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, so here, this is what he rides in the anime, and Grit would probably do this. Here you go. Here's what he does. It is it is so dumb, but
Yep. Yep.
because they couldn't put him on a motorcycle, so instead they were like, well, what if the horse was a motorcycle? Or looked like one.
Oh my fucking god.
It's so dumb.
The fucking no, no, I can tell he has more than 3 swords. I'm pretty sure he probably
He's
has like 6.
Yeah, and he holds all of them in his fingers, like to fight. Yeah, it's so over the top.
That's so stupid. I love it.
It is.
That is a Fate Grand Order gimmick character. That is a character they add the Fate Grand Order during the Gouda Gouda events. that is a character that Nobunaga in Fate Grand Order is like absolute best friends with, but everyone else hates him.
I mean,
why are you friends with this guy, Nobu? It's like, because he has 6 swords and he looks cool. Look at his horse, the motorcycle.
I mean, to be
he's
fair,
an asshole.
Yeah, I mean,
he's cool though.
So, in the anime and in the series, the main characters are basically Date Masamune and Sanada Yukimura. They're the main characters. But what's funny to me about it is that, so Date Masamune fights with 6 swords, Sanada Yukimura fights with twin spears, and then the only normal characters are, ironically, Tokugawa Ieyasu, who fights with his fists. He doesn't use a weapon. He punches people. And he's also voiced by Liam O'Brien, which is amazing.
Yeah, Liam O'Brien.
Yeah, and then the other one is Ishida Mitsunari, who fights with an actual katana but uses Ei Jutsu. You know, like the quick draw techniques.
You got it.
So, and like, for example, if you played Samurai Warriors or know your history, you know about Honda Tadakatsu, like that powerful warrior that Ieyasu had in his employee. Well, in Sengoku Basara, Honda Tadakatsu is a Gundam. Like, it's a huge robot. It's not a real person. It's a robot. Like a Gundam.
You're just describing fate to me at this point. What if historical character was this?
Isn't that most of Japanese media, though?
Fate Grand Order is the most egregious example of it. What if the historical person Babbage was a giant fuck-off robot that looks like the Cherno Alpha from I can't think of the movie's name. Pacific Rim. I'm like, why? Why not? You know what? Fuck it.
It's a dating sim. Don't you want to try dating
robot. Binging with Babbage.
What about binging with Babbage? Babbage is cool.
No, not Babbage. Babbage.
Oh.
I think he was a pope. Hold on.
Oh god, popes.
The Pope fight. The Pope fight.
They're so stupid.
Charles Babbage.
Babbages.
Oh no, my Babbage! Same brain cell. My Babbages.
Yeah, okay, he was a mathematician and philosopher. Inventor and mechanical engineer.
Hey,
that's what he was.
I just was
Meanwhile, in Fate Grand Order, he's literally a giant robot that looks like Cherno Alpha from fucking Pacific Rim, and I'm not kidding about that.
Also, I just noticed, where's LichKing? What happened?
He said earlier that he'd be...
Okay.
Also, yes, he got eaten.
Speaker and non-speakers. That is Charles Babbage the philosopher as of Fate Grand Order. That's like a lot of the like what if character but this for Fate like kind of makes sense. Because again, like Artori is a woman for 2 reasons. Whee! You have an in-lore reason and you have like an actual real world reason. And the in-lore reason was that Merlin actively hid Arthur's gender from the world primarily because nobody would accept a woman king, especially not one so young. And then in the real world, it was because the artist, who I believe, Takeuchi, I believe is his name, for Tight Moon at the time, before Fate Stay Night released, it was just 2 guys. It was Nasu and it was Takeuchi, it was just the 2 guys who made that. Nasu, I believe, went on record and said, yeah, originally we were gonna have just like King Arthur as a man and the main playable character was a woman, but Takeuchi went up to me and said, "No, we gotta swap the genders here because this will not sell if we don't do that." Because
the girl gamers
the
don't
demographic
matter.
for the demographic
Boys.
for the demographic for visual novel buyers was men
You got it.
and like teen young and teen to like late teen boys.
Now it's different.
So if the main character is not gonna be around, if Shiro wasn't gonna be Shiro, it wouldn't sell, and they were correct. It has gone on to become the most famous visual novel of all time, I think. At the very least, the most successful visual novel of all time.
Testing, testing. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry about
Hello
that.
there.
My computer just started having a fit all of a sudden.
Oh.
Maybe now that we live in a modern age, we can have, you know, the original version someday.
Well, we do technically, but we're never gonna. Well, that's the thing is that at that point, the original
A
version
single
of the
trailer
story
is
also
not what I
never
need,
got
and you
done.
know it.
We do have Proto Arthur in Fate Grand Order.
That's
the
not the
thing
same,
is
and you
that-
know it.
Yeah, but he's also not interesting, so
Alright,
it honestly worked out better.
Okay, wait.
He's not interesting because, you know, he's not the actual waifu character, so they
Well,
don't care.
Okay, so the thing is that what you're asking for doesn't
Okay,
matter
hey,
because
hey. I'm gonna ask both of you to like calm it down a little bit. Like, just
I mean,
Calm down a
I'm
little
just saying that the story would never have changed.
I know.
The only thing different would just be the genders of the main characters. That's it. There's a reason why Gudako and Ritsuka, the player character in Fate Grand Order, looks the way that they do. Fem Ritsuka, Gudako, the nickname of the character, looks like female Shiro, and Gudao, male Ritsuka, looks like male Rin. Because that was kind of the bit. They're like, yeah, that's what they would have looked like. But overall, like, what you're asking for wouldn't have changed much, if at all.
All right.
I really don't believe that.
Anyway, well, hold on, Corvus. Let me read what you posted. Hear me out. A horse, but robotic, and the head was motorcycle-like, having 2 wheels, but there are 2 legs that move as the wheels turn. I mean, no, all you've done then is just make a motorcycle with extra steps. Like,
Legend of Zelda
Is
bike.
it- I was
yeah,
about to say
the
that,
legend,
yeah.
the legend is you've designed the
Isn't that
legend.
just the Breath of the Wild bike?
Yeah, that's the Breath of the Wild bike. The zero cycle. That's what you've done. That's what you've made. Like,
oh my god.
Which is still, which by the way, I have the zero cycle in game, and it's cool, but the problem is that it kind of uses up its welcome really quickly because there's certain places it can't go, and certain things you can't even jump off of. Like, the game actively says, no, you can't jump off this platform on the bike, walk off of it, and then you can use your bike. Oh, but one more thing, we're not letting you use the motorcycle in the sand. Go get a sand seal for that, moron. We're not letting you use your
That's
motorcycle.
dumb.
Yeah, we're not letting you use the motorcycle.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it is extremely dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait, Zaruk, what was this Masamune character you mentioned? What is his full name that you said? for this show?
Date Masamune.
Date Masamune.
Date.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a real life
I was gonna
guy.
say,
He's a
the
real...
the actual swordsmith Masamune is in Fate Grand Order.
Yeah,
by the way.
no. Date Masamune is the one-eyed dragon of Oshu. He was the leader of the Date clan in real life after his dad got fucking shot. And according to some historical records, he shot him himself. We really don't know. But yeah, Date Masamune is the one-eyed dragon of Oshu. Basically, he was one of the he was actually not one of the first. That was Nobunaga who did it first. But Masamune was one of the warlords of Japan who recognized just how useful guns were, and a lot of his guys from Oshu, which is the north. For those who don't know, Oshu is located in the northern tip of the mainland of Japan. A lot of his guys were crack marksmen from Oshu, and the reason the reason Sengoku Basara puts him and Yukimura as rivals is because during the time leading up to Sekigahara, where the eastern and western armies were fighting each other, the Date clan fought the Sanada clan at their castle in Ueda, and it's because those two clashed a lot during that battle that led to this rivalry idea. So, I mean, to be fair, let me put it this way. There's a lot of tropes and a lot of stuff in today and just Japanese media in general that are taken from real life, like, Sengoku period. Like, for example, having ninja named Sasuke. That's because one of Yukimoto's 10 ninja, 10 braves, was named Sarutobi Sasuke. That's why. So,
like, wasn't he also like one of like the grandfather of like what we consider ninjutsu?
No, that would be the you're thinking of the that would be the Fuma ninja and the Kage and the trying to think of the other ninjas, like the Fuma ninja and then the Hattori. That's who you're thinking of. You're thinking of Hattori Hanzo. That was Ieyasu's personal ninja, was Hanzo Hattori. Which, by the way, that's why Scorpion in Mortal Kombat is named Hanzo Hasashi. He's supposed to be from the same clan as Hattori Hanzo. Again, there's a lot of stuff that's borrowed from the Sengoku period, and that's mainly because, say it with me now, everyone, they wrote it down. Because they did. They wrote everything down. That's one of the reasons a lot of things survive, you know, or become tropes or become part of the modern world, is if you write your shit down. Which, that's, for example, why we know so much about Greek mythologies, because they wrote it all down. And it's one of the reasons why we don't know a lot about Norse mythology, because a lot of it was erased thanks to the Christian missionaries and stuff. So, yeah. Like, a lot of it's been destroyed. So, that's also why it's such a heartbreaking thing for historical people, like me, when stuff gets destroyed. If stuff gets destroyed and isn't written down or preserved, then it's basically gone, and there's no way we're gonna figure it out. But then again...
okay, I have a question for you now, actually, about that.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
What do you consider worse? Destroyed so you can give up having hope that you would find it? Or it being actively suppressed?
It being actively suppressed.
It being actively suppressed. Yes.
You know what? Same. Because there's a lot of Egyptian stuff that's like that.
Yeah.
And I hate it.
Yeah, wasn't Norse myth oral. Some of it was, yes. Not all of it.
Yeah, a fair portion of it was, if I recall correctly.
Well, I mean, what's currently considered Norse myth was actually the efforts of one politician to, like, you know, unite all the Nords into one large Nord nation that didn't work. But, you know, people get the stories.
And the other thing
about... I like the stories.
Now, the other thing, though, is, okay, let me give you an idea. Here's the thing about, if you want to know why how mythologies have kind of spread over to the, to the modern day, let's look at Japan, for example. Think about this, for example. Like, look at Digimon. Digimon pulls a ton of references from different mythologies, like from the different server worlds to, well, like Dianamon and Apollomon and like others. I could just look at them. However, that's not the only thing they do. Like, don't forget, Japanese animation and Japanese media has pulled from a lot of other stuff. They pulled from Jewish, and here's the thing. When I say this, remember, just because it's a religion to you doesn't mean it's a religion to other people. To them, it's still a mythology. So, when I say Christian mythology, I'm speaking from the fact of from people who may not be Christian. The point is that Christian mythology has been shown in Japanese media. Jewish mythology is shown in Japanese media. Both of them are used a lot. And as for why, simple. It's because it's cool. That is literally It's literally their reasoning. It's cool.
Specifically, Hideaki Anno and Shinji Higuchi, who made Evangelion, straight up were quoted as saying, "Yeah, we just think it looks fucking cool. That's why we use it." And it's like, you know what? You use it better than actual Christians tend to use it, to be fair. So, honestly,
that's actually why I can't stand watching most reviews of that series, because the reviewers like, no, they included God. That means that means it means something. And I'm like, no, he went on record saying just because it looks cool. Here's he's not using the series to, examine his relationship with God. It's just that it looks cool.
Yeah,
and then he said openly, if we knew it would be popular, we would have used something else.
Yeah, here's the thing. Here's what I told someone. When someone told me that they're like, oh, they're trying to give a message in Evangelion. My response was, do you know what percentage of Christians live in Japan? Like, what the percentage of Japanese people who identify as Christian is? It is 0.010. So not even, like, literally, like, less than 1%, basically. So no, they're not trying to have a message. They just think it looks cool, and the writer
And it is.
Yeah, and the writer himself said, yeah, it's just because it looks cool. And again, it's
like,
not.
I honestly think that, like,
on.
Grammy was probably. No.
Yeah, hold on. And it's not just that. And I know, like, this is where GrineX can jump in, because Dragon Quest has done it too. Dragon Quest has a ton of references to Christian or Jewish mythology. The one mythology that most media never touch for good reason. There's a good reason for it. No one touches Islamic mythology, for good reason. It's because not only is it basically illegal to do that, like in Islam, portraying the prophet in any way is super duper taboo. It's like a big ass no-no. But the other
Not sure if you ever watched this anime. It's called Saint Young Men.
Yes. So fun
they even
fact,
have a bit that they have all the gods come up to a party or something like that. But in order to not upset you know who, they simply mentioned, oh, they just simply couldn't come.
Yeah, same thing. If y'all seen that that very famous Australian lamb commercial with all the deities sitting together, same thing there, where they mentioned that Muhammad can't make it because he's busy and he can't make it. You're not allowed to portray the prophet that way, so that's why they don't do it now. And here's
you know why they can't do it?
Much appreciated.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm sorry. Someone's gonna. You're getting a fucking ban for that. You're trying. I see what you're trying to do. Like you're trying to push it through. I'm banning you for that. That's not cool. I don't tolerate that bullshit here. Get the hell out.
Wait, what happened?
Some dude over in the chat is literally trying to. You know what? Just you know what? No, I'm not even gonna fucking repeat it. Like I'm not letting that through. Let's just say it was very.
He started shit.
Yeah, it was very offensive to Islamic people. So and it got blocked.
He just started shit.
Huh? Yeah,
he's just starting shit.
Yeah, he's looking to start shit, so I banned his ass. Anyway,
ready to go.
Yeah, so now that said, here's where it gets kind of crazy, because that's the thing, they won't touch, you know, Japanese media won't touch Islam. That's fine, that's a good thing, but holy shit, they'll grab from everything else. Like, I've seen references to Zoroastrianism and, you know, and Persian myth, Hindu myth.
Because it looks cool.
Yeah, well, it's not only because it looks cool, but sometimes there's cool concepts to pull from those things. But again, here's what I've learned from a friend of mine who is Japanese. Japanese people are very spiritual, but not very religious. So because of that...
They kind of mix it all together.
Yeah. So that's why you get a lot of, like, good representation for religious stuff or mythological stuff in the games, because to them, it's not that big of a deal. Whereas here... Yeah, no, certain things like Ameena said, sometimes they, you know, a lot of people see, for example, Evangelion and they think, oh, there's a message there. No, there really isn't.
No.
There is not.
I mean, you know, there is a message, but it's not the message you want to be there.
Yeah, no.
Because, like, for a while, there was, like, one anime analysis man. I was like, you know what? You know, you make essays, I can dig your vibe. And then he makes the Evangelion video talking about how I don't care if he said that, you know, the Christian, you know, symbolism doesn't matter. It matters. And I'm like, no, actually.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. That isn't the point. The Christianity part wasn't the point. That's just for looking cool.
Yeah.
Because, you know, have you seen Catholic art and, like, churches?
Oh,
that shit's beautiful.
And of course, there's also the fact that even Digimon's done it, because let's not forget in Frontier, one of the legendary warriors, you know, second evolution is the fucking Jewish tree of life. So, what is Sephiroth? Yeah, the Sephiroth.
You know, Eldritch Abomination thing, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, so, yeah, for those who don't know, in Digimon Frontier, which is the one with the legendary warriors like Agunimon, Lobomon, and all of them, Mercurymon second evolution is, in Japanese, it's Sephirothmon, and it's based off the Jewish tree of life. That's why it looks like that. It's a very...
I mean, hell, Nier also does it, too.
Yep.
The angelic script that you see in like, Nier Automata, like, that's Hebrew.
Yep.
That's
Modern
the
Hebrew,
angelic celestial alphabet, which is based on Hebrew dialect.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, just to let you, just to show that the Japanese people don't take it seriously, it's like GrineX said, Saints Young Men exist. And Saints Young Men may be a comedy, but here's the thing. I've shown Saints Young Men to a pastor I know. I've known that man for over a decade. He is a very devout man, and I've never seen him laugh so hard in his life. Like, he loves Saints Young Men. he said, he goes like, I love how he put it. He goes like, there is a difference between making a joke at people's expense and insulting what they believe, and then taking what they believe and poking fun at it in a charming way. That's what this is. This is a charming joke. The thing that made him laugh the most is in the movie, because there is a Saints Young Men movie. Some Japanese girls think that Jesus looks like Johnny Depp.
And then Jesus is excited. He's like, I look like Johnny Depp.
It makes Jesus very excited.
He does in that series, yeah.
Yeah, and what's funny is that this pastor saw that and laughed, and he was like, yeah, no? He goes like, he does look like Johnny Depp in some artist depictions of him. I can see that. He goes like, I see it. Like,
if it's not Johnny Depp, it's fucking, oh no, why am I blanking on his fucking name? Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. So, again, it's one of those things where, what was your as it is with all things, what was your intention? What was your intent when you made that? You know? And with Saints Young Men, no, it is not harmful at all. It's literally, oh god, oh my god,
rolling.
Okay, so. My favorite scene from that anime is whenever, like, they go to, like, you know, a steam house, right? But, like, you know, and then next to them is a Yakuza, and then Buddha's like, holy shit, Jesus, don't turn around. No, I'm wrong. Jesus saw that tattoo and said, hey, Buddha, I think this guy's into you. Don't turn around. But, like, you know, Buddha sees he's a gangster and goes, oh shit, Jesus, we're in danger. But then Jesus just casually starts talking to him.
making friends with the Yakuza.
My favorite part is
it was just the will of my father, and it's like everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's so cool and powerful."
Your father just broke you out of jail 3 days later? That's so wow.
Yeah.
But then, like, Jesus is like,
who does this like? You really changed the vibe in here. We're gonna tone this down, I think.
Yeah, and what's even funnier to me is that right before they do that, when they go swimming in a pool, Buddha gets in the water. He's like, "Okay, Jesus, you coming in here?" And Jesus is like, "Yeah, I actually can't swim." And he goes, "What do you mean you can't swim?" He's like, "You walked on water." He's like, "Yeah, because I can't swim." like that's
I cannot believe Ariane stole that. That's great.
And what's even I see
funny.
McGee Dramon, I see him. And yeah, so he's like, I can't swim. That's why he's like that. Or there's other stuff too, like when they they're going, I think they go to Japanese Disney World or something. And while they're there, Jesus wants to take Buddha on this like really scary roller coaster. And literally to calm himself down, Buddha starts chanting, what are they called? Sutras? I think that's what they are. Yeah, he starts chanting a sutra, and all the people on the roller coaster are like, hey, who the hell is doing a sutra? Are we gonna die or something?
That's not the funniest part. The funniest part is that Buddha's so scared. Right as they go down the water slide and like the picture's taken, he becomes enlightened again because he suffered. He suffered so much, he got enlightened again.
Yeah. Again, it's a very charming thing. Like it's done in a very cheeky and charming way. Just with the jokes they make or like little things they do. There's even a bit where like where Buddha, because he's enlightened and because he's like so spiritual, he starts glowing. Like, and Jesus puts a bag over him like, hey, knock it off, you're getting too much attention. Because you need to think of a vice or something. Think of something, degenerate. He's like, how am I supposed to do that? I'm Buddha. He goes like, we're in Disney World. What am I supposed to think of? And Jesus, the embodiment, of mercy, of kindness, of, one of the greatest people to live, says, okay, well, imagine Tinkerbell's waist size. And immediately the light clicks out.
It's not just that. It's that they were watching a parade, Buddha was happy, and then to make Buddha stop glowing, he says the actress for Tinkerbell's skirt is accurate size. And then he stops glowing.
Yeah, just clicks right out. Yep.
To be fair, though, Jesus was also just a dude, so, like, he knew well. The thing is, like, look, I firmly believe that even Jesus was not without sin, because casual reminder that he was also apparently a fucking activist.
Yeah.
Like, he was like,
he was very
on, I will kick your ass.
Yep. Wasn't just
for
that.
being a fascist.
Yeah, it's also not just that. It's also the fact people forget that, so fun fact not really a fun fact, but an interesting fact for those who don't know, when Jesus is in the Garden of Gethsemane praying, before he's about to be taken away to be crucified, he begs God not to put him through that. He literally says, "Please take this cup from me."
Yeah, he had fear.
Yeah.
He wasn't a guy. He was
yeah.
a dude who was like, "Hey, you guys want to hear about a cool belief system?" That's it. That's all it was.
And the funniest
Hey, you guys should be nice to each other.
Yeah. It's also funny because it reminds me of this very funny video I saw someone did. Like, it was basically it was a short video thing. It's like, why did the Romans hate Jesus so much? Cut to the guy, dressed up like Jesus. Be kind and love one another. Cut to a Roman. The fuck did that guy just say? Because
actually,
yeah.
Actually, at the time, that was like, very radical.
Yes,
because,
extremely.
Being kind actually would have undermined Roman rule.
And the other thing about it is that it's like I heard someone tell me once when I was angry about something. They're like, you shouldn't be angry. Jesus was never angry. I'm like, false. Jesus literally went into the temple with a whip and drove people out, flipping tables and telling them to get the hell out of his father's house. Don't give me that BS.
Yep.
Also, there's one line from the Bible that, that everyone misinterprets all the time. They say, when Jesus said turn the other cheek, that means just accept anything. And I said, no, that's not what he means. Because in Roman times, if you were slapped a certain way, that means you were recognized as a person and not a slave. So when he said turn the other cheek when you're hit, he's saying make them treat you like a human being.
Yep.
That's what that means.
Yeah, people forget that language is a thing that changes and evolves. So expressions quite literally do not mean the same thing as they did 2,000 years ago.
Yep, and also, but
so so when I say it, I say just square up. That means just square up because you're going to be fine because you're going to be treated like a person then.
And now,
alternatively, when you say turn the other cheek, I just imagine that very old that 90s anime thing where you turn around, show your ass, and then pull your lower eyelid down and spank your ass while sticking your tongue out.
And now
I don't know why, but that's one of my favorite taunts of all time.
And now I'd like to give a fun fact because this actually makes me laugh, and it is a very funny thing to lighten the mood. I've said this before, but it's worth repeating just because of how funny it is. Would anyone like to know where the phrase flying fuck comes from? I've told Ameena this.
Yes,
I didn't know it had an actual origin
yes,
beyond
it does.
someone just having a laugh at making.
No, it does come from something. So back during the Roman times, because of course it's the Romans. Back during the Roman times, a way to there were these little decorations that you could hang on your house or your villa. They varied. There were hundreds of them. But the idea was that by hanging them on your house, you were asking for the gods for a blessing, or it was a way to be recognized that you were looking for a blessing. One of these ornaments was a massive penis with wings, complete with full package, peni and everything, with wings on it. You would have
Mara?
No, no, but no. But
not yet.
But here's the thing: the reason those existed was asking the gods for fertility. You were basically asking the gods to bless you with fertility, and it applied to both men and women. So hanging it on your house or your villa was basically asking the gods to bless you with fertility for everyone in the house. And that's why it meant a lot if someone had 5, 6, 7 of these on your house, because you could put as many as you wanted. So the phrase, I don't give a flying fuck, comes from that, because these were little winged ornaments of winged peni that you would hang on your house. That's literally what they were for. So, when you're telling someone, I could not give any less of a shit, you say, I don't give a flying fuck, that's what you're referencing. And again, language and definitions and ideas have changed, but that's where it came from. You guys need to understand, back in the old days, look, if you want an idea of how things have changed, go and look at any of the old sculptures, of Michelangelo's David, or a bunch of other sculptures. You guys know why those sculptures were made with tiny manhoods, right? Y'all know why that is, right? Because that was actually preferred back then. That was a thing. To be portrayed with a tiny manhood was a thing. Oh my, how the times have changed. But, in another vein, let's flip the gender switch. For women, if you go look at any Mesoamerican or any like Middle Eastern too, Middle Eastern, Mesoamerican, any of that kind of stuff, any like carvings of like fertility or even like a female things, all of them were curvy, because back then being a curvy woman was a good thing. It was something people wanted. It was a blessing. To be thin.
It meant you were healthy.
Yes, that you were healthy. To be thin and defined. Yeah, to be thin or like, you know, or very thin waist was not a good thing. That's why in China, thickness was in for a long time in China. So
and that's specifically because, you know, in China, a lot of like daughters were just like straight up killed because, you know, people poor and they want sons. But the thing is, if they had daughters that were fat, that meant they, you know,
you could have babies.
That meant that that family was wealthy enough to, like, you know, afford to have daughters that ate well. That was a flex. They said, we kept our daughters and we can feed them to fatness. I'm rich.
So, yeah, again, times have changed and views have changed, but again, sometimes words are also funny too. Like how, like, there's a lot of words, like, you know, back in the old days, like, for example, I shouldn't be using it this much, but like the F word, for example, that's a common word that for the longest time was not taboo. It was just a word that went around. Hell, some of Shakespeare's writings uses it, for Pete's sake. Like, there's, it's just one of the things where some people, like, times have changed, views have changed, and now the one thing, here's what I tell people, and do as I say, not as I do, everybody, because it's very clear that I still have to learn this lesson. Words themselves like that are not bad, but they do show that you couldn't, it shows, it kind of, it's like my old my old language professor once said, the words are not bad, but it does show that you're not being as smart as you could be because you couldn't think of anything else to say. There's a time and a place for words like that. There are. Like when you slam your toe up against something or hurt yourself, then yes, swear like a sailor. But otherwise, you are smart enough and articulate enough to come up with better words. So that's how I do it.
It is always great to expand your vocabulary. Expand your vocabulary as much as you can, and it is so much fun to use, like, you know, very obscure words in, like, random conversation.
Yeah, but if you hurt yourself, then by all means, swear like a sailor. Anyway, all right, you God of War looking head ass, get off that throne.
Who is this now?
What? That's your voice? Yeah, I know it's Bryce.
He's a shoulder protagonist.
I know your voice. I know it's Bryce Papenbrook, but still your voice. Ugh.
He's a shoulder protagonist.
Get your ass down here.
Like
yeah, get your ass down here.
Get down here, pizza cutter.
Pizza cutter?
No, I know.
I already know what you're going to say.
No, you really don't. But just in case, I'm gonna pull the. Let me get the pizza cutter out.
The pizza cutter is the best running joke in this town.
Whoops, hang on.
All edge, no point, looking head ass.
There you go. Just gonna put that right. I gotta put that right there so y'all can. Whenever he's talking, y'all can see that.
All edge, no point, looking head ass.
Yeah. Now I'm just imagining Impmon Grit handing him a pizza cutter. What's this? A gift? No, bitch. Since you want to be all edge and no point, take it. Yeah. What? Yeah. What's this?
I want to be all edge, no point.
Yeah. You want to be all edge.
I want you to have this.
Yeah. All I hear is a lot of talking. I don't hear a lot of action. Or possibly one of I actually have this interaction. I'll have to find someone to draw it, but it was actually it's actually an interaction between Grit and Magna Kidmon where he asks him, he goes like, "You some kind of bounty hunter?" "Well, Digimon's got to make a living." "Dying ain't much of a living, boy." And then Grit shoots him. And that's from a movie, by the way. That's an old Western movie. "Dying ain't much of a living, boy."
That's a Clint Eastwood quote.
Yeah, that is indeed. Yeah, it's a Clint Eastwood quote. "Dying ain't much of a living, boy."
You would be quoting Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I already know what you're gonna say. Yeah, well, I'm here. I wouldn't make fun of your fit, but I mean,
You want me to make
I now
dialogue?
need.
Yes.
I now need like a 2-panel image of like Grit doing the fucking Gran Torino fucking face that he makes in that, where he's like holding a beer. He goes, ugh.
Send me that picture.
Like, I need that.
Yeah, send me that picture. Send me that picture. Also,
I can do better. I can give you the gift.
Yeah. Also, I love how he's like, "You want me to make up with Dianamon? Yes. Turn off your lens flare so we can talk properly."
No, it makes me feel cool.
No, just no.
Dianamon.
Yeah, I put it in non-speakers.
You outsiders need to get lost now.
That fucking face he makes is so funny.
Yeah, I'm not
Or
intimidated.
he could just I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
Yeah.
Just want to talk.
Yeah, like
just want to talk with him. Floating shotgun. Just want to talk with
I
him.
just want to talk to him. Yeah, no, I am not. I am not intimidated by your freaking by your fiery cat visage. If anything, I just need a spray bottle to solve this problem.
I have my own cat. You're not
told you to
impressive.
leave, didn't I? Do you need to get burnt before you figure it out?
Ooh, tough guy.
You'll lose.
Oh, fighting words. Okay. I will admit
Fighting words, my favorite.
I will admit his music is cool though.
Oh boy, fighting words. Run hands.
Run them hands. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Actual boss fight,
Yeah, it's a boss fight, all right. This is a boss fight.
Run hands. Deflect positron laser. I'd like to apologize.
Just VK pointing at him. You are dead meat. Bounces off. I want to apologize. Yeah. I'm gonna give Apollomon so much catnip. No, great. That's just what we need. The god of the sun, high as a kite. Just what we need.
He's always high as a kite. He's always in the sky.
How do you think he knows how or what person deserves the dodgeball?
That's fair. Mistakes have been made. Not anymore. They
He's
haven't.
how Tumblr went. These people.
Yeah, these.
I'll dodgeball
I
all
bestow
the
upon you the gift of prophecy.
Soul digitalization.
Ah!
Oh my god, that looks so much better.
Holy shit, that's fucking cool. Wait a minute, what is that?
Soul digitization.
That's digitalized of soul.
Fucking summon up Slifer the Sky Dragon? Alright.
Oh, speaking about this game, so you guys know that it took 8 years to develop this game, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fine.
So now that this game is out and people really love it, apparently the team is already in the works for another game.
Wow.
Jesus, guys, take a bit of a break. God damn.
No, here's the thing. They've had, more than a decade being unappreciated, and now they're finally getting what they deserve. Of course they feel good enough to make more.
Oh, and they're getting more people too.
It's really good. It's just that it's because it's Digimon that it got ignored by so many. Which is weird when you really think about it. But it's I guess it happens when it's all your creature collectors or things similar to it are taking the Pokemon route. All the fan games do this.
When they could be taking the Digimon route.
But that's the real question though. What route would you take it with Digimon? Digimon doesn't follow any particular formula is the thing. Pokemon usually does.
That's the strength. You can do whatever you want with Digimon.
All right, we're about to get.
That's what they're doing,
shit!
apparently.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Yeah. Here's this. Yeah, this mechanic continues throughout the game.
Okay, we're taking a commercial break. Commercial break. Save us, commercials. Yeah, commercial break. We'll be back in a sec. No, we're literally about to get an ad. So we'll be back. We'll be back.
time on Digiball Z. Zaruk and his team were about to take on the Digicon of Fire, Apollomon. Not even a fourth of the health bar in, Apollomon starts charging up one hell of an oncoming attack. Will Zaruk and his friends survive? Find out today on Digiball Z!
It's actually really good. That's actually really good. Damn.
Yeah.
Gun. See. All right. Soul digitization.
Soul digitalization.
Or sorry, digitalization. Here, let me just.
The Sky Dragon.
Yeah.
Damn, sorry for you worked out.
Nice.
Thank you for your contribution.
Apollomon high on catnip. Rawr. XD.
Like, yeah, bitch.
If he did that, I'd literally be like, that's it. Kill him. Kill him.
You know, like, yeah.
Grabs you by the neck as you make a squeaky toy noise.
Yeah.
Puts other hand up in a big ass fist. Like, yeah, motherfucker. Just punches you.
Alright, hang on. Hi, have a great time.
Bro, cock that shit for 40 days and 40 nights. And got them fucking BBFC Napa combos, cocking that shit for 40 days and 40 nights.
Douse him.
Chill out.
Yeah. No, my power! Yes, exactly. Right. Now then.
Here goes.
I'll digitize your soul!
Wet.
That is not the right word for someone to respond with when they're told that their soul will be digitized.
Actually, for some people, that is the right word.
Well, first of all, I'm a transhumanist, so it's like I wouldn't mind being digitized like that. However, no, I meant that you were getting him wet with water because you were putting out his fireball.
Oh, okay.
See, it works multiple ways.
I would, however, get pretty wet if Kyoko pinned me against the wall and said, I'm gonna digitize your soul. I'm like, you know what? Yes, ma'am.
I can just imagine just be gentle.
No, be as well as you want. I'll let you do whatever you want to me. I'm fine, Kyoko. Just go ham. I don't care. Look, I really like Kyoko Kanami.
My assistant warned me about humans like you. I was hoping they were right.
Kabe Don licks lips. I was hoping they were right.
Palamon doesn't even have lips to lick. What the hell are you on about?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about. Never mind. Yeah. I'm still thinking about Kyoko. Ignore me. My gay ass over here in the corner. Hot detective lady.
Oh god, again?
Not again.
Again with this shit?
He wants to punch you with his flaming fist.
How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man?
He's actually a very young man.
Young man.
Yeah, young man. There's no need to feel down.
Wait, Zaruk, have I ever told you my fucking big my Mothman tangent that uses that?
Yes, you have.
I think about it a lot.
Mothman.
Yeah.
There's no need to feel down. I said, Mothman.
Pick that man
Lift
off
that
the
man off the ground.
Lift that man off the ground.
Wait, has LichKing not heard it?
I don't think most of us have heard it over here in the forest.
Yeah, I've heard it, but I don't think everyone.
Do I have permission?
Yeah, go ahead. Why not?
To the tune of YMCA, I wrote this myself. Mothman, man me a moth, I said Mothman. Make him big, tall, and goth, I said Mothman. My mouth all a froth, my monster fucking lust knows no bounds. I'm gonna fuck me a Mothman tonight. I'm gonna fuck me a Mothman tonight. With them big old red eyes and that caked up behind. Gonna have me a damn good grind.
Okay. All right. All right.
fucking god!
I am way too proud of that.
You would have gotten along so well with one of my coworkers at my last job. She was like no. She was obsessed with the Mothman mythos.
Oh my God.
But this is also the same girl who was also a big fan of that. Oh God, what's that movie about the horses that James Baxter worked on? Spirit? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she was a huge fan of the Spirit movie. Like she actively she wasn't. She actively went to the farm where they keep Spirit and actually got to go to the farm and everything. She was obsessed with that movie.
I didn't know that was based on a real source.
Yeah, it's based on real.
I know of it.
Yeah.
I am gonna post that text in NSFW memes though.
Go ahead.
For a second, I thought you were gonna do a Sandman. Man me a sand.
Well, that's where Man Me a Moth came from, because I thought that was funnier in my head.
You reminded me that people started putting money on Mothman's butt again.
Yeah, he deserves it.
All right, well,
I like to think that you leave the money there, the next day it's gone, and it's like, yeah, the town says, oh yeah, it fuels tourism, when it's like, no, Mothman's actually coming by and picking that shit up and putting it in his pocket and leaving. That's actually, they're like actually paying him royalties. I love the fact though that if you go to Point Pleasant and like look at that statue, there are like the ass is discolored from the rest of it because people keep touching it.
Ow!
But just by touching it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's oxidization due to the human sweat. It's the same reason why there's I think the bull statue. I forget where it is, but they're like the balls are discolored because people keep touching the balls.
Yep.
Also, dog statues. Their heads and noses are always nice and bright because people keep petting them.
Mm-hmm. It can't oxidize, so it's always like a completely. That's the actual color of the statue.
This is ill-advised. This is ill-advised, but I don't really have much of an option because you're cheating magic barrier bullshit. Too afraid to fight me head on, so he puts up a barrier to protect himself.
Well, if it's magic, you go physical.
Yeah, if you have a physical attack, it should work. Nice. Wow, cool.
Hey, that was dope.
Oh, he's in. Oh, nice.
Well, I don't think bosses recover HP anyway. At least not most of them. I think like only one or two bosses in the game I noticed even have a self-heal, but it's like I'm also that insane person that like fixated on the game so much that I stat capped everybody I had. So I was like 4-tapping most major bosses.
He's so damn fast.
Grid's dead.
Grid's dead. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh no.
He's like soda pop his a single drop of his favorite soda back on the fucking field.
Yep. Anyway.
Sarsaparilla. He takes a single drop of sarsaparilla.
Give him a sensu bean, Bean Daddy.
Yeah. Sensu bean.
Sensu bean.
Oh, you got. Oh, you got rid of your shield. Thank you.
Shoot him.
Holy shit, that's a big ice.
The 500% on that fucking damage proc is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Shoot him.
Tear him open. With the sun in the background.
Yeah, go into the sun, blind his ass.
Yeah, it's high noon.
You've seen the fucking high enough meme for that, right?
Yes.
It's big enough that it's high noon.
Yeah, I also love the fact that when that became popular, Matt Mercer, who voices McCree, went on to someone was playing the game. He took the microphone and would constantly use his voice to scare people into thinking that the ult was active.
Pokemon got the kill.
Yeah.
Pretty strong, huh?
Yes, I am. Okay, good. Now that you're acting like a proper shonen protagonist, I've beaten the shit out of you. Now you recognize me, I'm sure.
To be fair, you did walk into his house and pick a fight with him.
Yes. And that's... Oh shit, we're under attack. Yeah, if you're not watching the stream, you're not going to hear any of that. But the moment you said you walked into his house and picked a fight with him, I then heard on my stream, "Dear grid coordinates," and then a bunch of artillery started firing. So yes.
Yeah, that was basically me whenever I walked into anywhere with my fucking Beelstarmon also riding on top of my fucking Rust Tyrannomon.
Yes, I remember you, but I kind of wish you had talked first and acted second because I'm hurt. Like
He's in a very bad mood. It happens.
I know.
You heard the rumors about Dianamon too. I see. I didn't want to believe it, but if it's come to this, I gotta take care of Dianamon with my own two hands. It's my duty as family.
Wait,
family,
you just...
family,
but...
family.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But you're... Okay. He's gonna be all out... I'm not worried about the war. I'm worried about him getting his ass kicked. He's exhausted. He's gone missing.
He can handle it.
Oh.
Why do I get the strange feeling when we go to find them, the two of them are gonna be fucking dead?
Oh yeah, they're most definitely gonna kill each other.
I'll get the rolled up piece of newspaper.
Yeah, like, so we got a cat and a dog. Like, well, actually, what is Lunamon supposed to be? A rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the moon rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how do you calm down a rabbit? You spray a cat with water. How do you discipline a rabbit?
You don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
You put it in a cage.
They discipline you.
Actually, now
just
I'm
open the cage and then let it be.
Now I'm just imagining Dianamon whenever she gets angry, she does that rabbit thing, you know, where she just stomps the ground. Jesus!
Oh my god. Yeah, I remember having a pet rabbit as a kid named Thumper, and you can take a guess as to why we called him that.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, I need to go stop this before it gets bad.
Leave it to the hothead to be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, again, though, to be fair, like, the rumors that Dianamon is literally selling her own people off to be turned into weapons and batteries, I understand why he's so mad about this, because they were, like, actively against that.
Actually, now I'm just imagining, you know, talking to Apollomon later. You're just like, do it. He goes like, who is it? He goes like, I'm named at. He goes like, my name.
Oh my god, that mammoth dead.
He slaughtered everyone. Just imagine. He goes like, He goes like, I'm named after a Greek god from human myth. What should I know about him? God of music, god of music, god of light. You know, god of the the male god of the hunt. Also, you get no bitches. What? Like, just what?
What?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you don't. No, your love life. If you're anything like the real Apollo, your love life is going to be miserable. Like, you will have
a very funny prank though, and you can gift the power of prophecy to people as a bit.
And also the fact
that's not a good trade-off.
Yeah, and also the fact that everyone you end up with is either going to leave your ass or you're going to curse them because they didn't love you back. That sounds awful. Yeah. So be better. Be better. You get no bitches, no maidens, and no dudes either. Because, like, Apollo had dude lovers too, and none of them turned out very good either.
Some of them liked him, but then they just fucking died.
Yeah, and then it's either they didn't love him and they ran off and he cursed them, or they died.
And then we have Dianamon, who gets no bitches by choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm an 8th bitch. Get away from me.
Yep. Gets no bitches by choice. Yep.
I am the bitch.
Yep.
Cause like some people are like, no, she's a lesbian, and I'm like, girl, she said no one. Period. That includes
no one.
Women.
Period. Yeah. She said no one at all.
She said
no one.
sex.
Bottom text.
Yeah. Yeah. No one. Bottom text. Yep. Basically. And what's even funnier about, like, and a lot of people do get bitter about, like, so I don't remember the exact context, but a lot of people also don't like Artemis and stuff because Artemis, like, has had moments where she's, like, punished people who probably didn't deserve it. But, like, 'cause I'm trying to remember, who was it, like, I'm trying to remember. It was a, oh gosh, Ameena, help me. Was it Hera or Artemis that turned the two people into lions because they went into a temple and started doing it in the temple?
There's multiple myths like that.
Thing.
But that's it depends, because like that's happened multiple times with like different gods with like, you know, different consequences.
But turn into lions.
I remember the story of Actaeon.
No.
Yeah. Oh
you
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah. The Actaeon story. Yeah. Tell them what happened with Actaeon, LichKing.
Okay, so the story of Actaeon. Pretty simple. Actaeon was a hunter. Went into the forest hunting deer with his hounds. Ended up accidentally walking in on Artemis as she was bathing. She immediately responded by turning him into a deer, and he got devoured by his own hunting hounds.
Yep. Even though it was literally an accident.
Damn.
There are multiple variations of that story, but he still gets devoured by his hounds in the end.
So apparently, Zarut, the story you're thinking of was neither Hera nor Diana.
All right, who was it?
Or Artemis. It was Cybele.
Oh, Sybil.
Yeah, that one. I don't know how to pronounce these Greek fucking names.
Yeah,
I'm out here able to pronounce most Egyptian names. Can't pronounce Greek ones, though.
Greek is a weird language.
But this is...
I still like to think, it's like, wait, Niall, how come you can't read hieroglyphs if you're, like, Egyptian? Because that came after me.
Yeah.
I predate the existence of that, and the people that worship me didn't use that form of language, so...
What was that thing I responded to on well, actually, no, hold on. LichKing, finish the story first. What happened? Oh, no, you did. Never mind. I'm sorry. But yeah, what was that thing, Niall? I responded...
Darren was devoured by his own hound.
By his hounds. What was that thing, Niall, where I tagged you in a picture on Blue Sky where I was like, wait, what are you doing? Like, what was it? Like, with the giant crocodile? I'm like, I thought you said you don't do this. Why are you posing for pictures? What was your response to it?
Wait, no, hold on. I know which one you're talking about. It's still in my replies. Give me a sec.
Penguin sledding! Will you go penguin sledding with me?
Penguins!
Just as they go by, newt, just flying by.
Yeah, it was like a giant crocodile deity that someone drew, and you tagged me and said, we got you on camera again, and then I said, oh, there's something rather chaotic and unruly about to unfold if I'm at that size. Because that's the size that Chaos Nile takes. By default. Like, standard Nile does not get that large. Unless they're like, unless she's in feral kaiju form.
You okay? You've done more than enough, and we aren't gonna take it anymore. Wait, I'm not, okay. Well.
They're fucking scared.
Because you might have said the wrong thing to the fireman.
Yeah, anyway.
We didn't do shit! I'm like, I mean, I can't say you're not incorrect.
Anyway, I brought my own...
There are too many negatives in that sentence! Say that again!
I brought my own Apollomon with me. Sorry.
I cast Fist!
Good job, Pumpkin
Thank you for your contribution, Pumpkinhead Man.
Yeah. That's sick! That is so fucking sick! Oh my god, that is so sick!
Wait, did the animation for that change?
Yes. That is so sick. Literally digs the sword. Yeah, digs the sword into you and pulls through. That is so cool.
Oh, okay, that was the third attack I haven't seen yet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's show that. Let's show that again.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
Yeah, let's show that again. Nani?
I cannot believe man just pulled a Byaku Yakuchiki. Just fucking comes up to you, stabs you, but like does it so fast you don't even process it until after you're bleeding to death.
Much appreciated.
Man, I'm dead.
Everyone.
Just falls over. Wait, who's eligible for What? Oh. Right, Sumashi.
Everyone.
But we're not gonna, because none of Shoutmon's fusion forms are available, so no. No.
Who's available for Digivolution? Everyone.
Yeah. Anyway, I think Ether should get her time in the sun if we're able to use her. Like, I don't know.
Blood for the blood god.
Please, Look, if a Junomon says that, I'm running. I'm running very far away. If Junomon...
All I'm saying is that when it comes to like Greek and Roman mythology around Juno and Hera, she seems to have been the daddy's girl, and like daddy ate his children, so Juno Hera definitely has something of her cannibalistic daughter inside of her somewhere because she's his favorite.
Rosgri says, I legit held my neck with that attack. Look at him.
Oh, yeah, and
go ahead.
Junomon going blood for the blood god. Wrong form for Junomon to be saying that.
Yeah, I mean, Ether, do you want me to switch her to the other form, or do you want to use the normal one?
Either one's fine.
I love it when the camera gets so close for a minute you can see the teeth.
Also, Blood Dude and Grizz, I like it when he does.
Please don't say it like that.
Also that. Also as a weapon of mass destruction.
Right. Okay, for those who haven't... Okay, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure we're going to see it later because Junomon is probably going to use it against us when we have to deal with her. But for those who haven't seen it, let's show off Junomon's alternate form.
It's time to get the, being a woman disease.
fucking Beelzemon Grit, fastball specialing, Ether, who warp digivolves into Junomon, and then just fucking Wolverine yell and stabs them as she's flying in.
Behold, Junomon hysteric mode.
Fun fact.
Be afraid.
Fun fact, if you zoom in and turn up the brightness, you can actually see her face in there. You can see her,
She can see you.
Yeah, peekaboo. She could see you in there. Like, it's like Hatterene. It's like Hatterene. The true form is actually inside the armor.
Gently
I
pokes
can
you.
see you, and I want you to die.
Yeah, so...
I am full of being a woman disease, and I am ready to kill.
Being a woman disease?
No, that's literally what they called hysteria.
That's hysteria.
Oh.
Okay, so what happened is that back then... Okay, so back day, whenever medicine was the back then medicine, whenever women were like stressed out or like angry, doctors would just say, she has this, that's easy. She has hysteria. Give her a dildo and she'll be fine.
Damn, bitch, me too!
In fact, once that started being a thing, some women said, Doctor, I think I have hysteria.
Hey! Is this talk
That's
of you
awesome.
handing over Digimon to the humans
Manipulate
true?
the system.
Well, say something!
Okay, hey, let's tone down the volume a bit, bud. Because, like, if you yell and come in here yelling and... Well, actually, no, it's probably too late at this point. You came in here swinging, so we're probably going to have to settle this with violence.
You're always like this. You just say what you want to say with no regard for anyone else.
Stop screaming. Apollomon. Just capital A. Just A.
Stop screaming.
Always blind to what I feel.
Do you talk about how you feel? Bitch!
You guys communicate at all?
She never gets the chance to. I think it's implied.
Yeah.
They're both dense.
Yeah, you're both dense morons. Like, literally, like, I'm just imagining the MC going like, hey, both of you come here. Get them really close, grab their heads, thunk, like, smack them together. All right.
Both of you are stupid. Talk.
Yeah.
Here, free therapy.
Yeah.
Even though you can't do anything on your own.
Them's fighting words, lady.
Can't do anything, you say? Yep, there it is.
It's probably
as long
true.
as I
Let's
can
be fully
remember.
honest
Kill
here.
each other.
You've always treated
Kill
me
each
like
other.
this. Like I'm some
Argo man
incompetent
moment.
kid
Kill
who
each
needs his
other.
handheld. I
Just
can't
fucking
take it
MC
anymore.
just sits
Oh,
back
boy.
and starts eating popcorn. Like, are you supposed to be helping this?
Yeah. Dino King's
This is clearly a brother-sister problem. That
It
ain't my
is.
shtick.
Yeah, also, I love Dino King saying, Apollomon, use your volume control. My what?
Look, as somebody who has the autism,
Oh,
that
he's-
cannot
oh,
hear
he's-
what volume I speak at.
Oh, and he's gone right to the screaming. Of course he does. And yeah, speaking as, like Niall said, speaking as someone who's also who's on the autism spectrum, volume is sometimes very difficult to notice. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't hear it. I can't. Like, I can hear volume of other things, not myself.
Yeah. Also,
As a member of the Tism Club, mood.
what? Yeah, Blue. What? What? Just constant yelling back and. Oh god. Oh god. No, I just. Okay.
I bet you Apollomon and Dianamon have two different versions of the Tism that like clash with each other. So like, you know, so they're accidentally hurting each other.
Okay, I just had the funniest idea. So has anyone seen that clip from the old Invader Zim cartoon where Zim and Dib are standing across the street yelling at each other?
Yes.
Okay, so fun fact. First of all, there were supposed to be cars in that scene passing back and forth. That's why it's loud and they're yelling at each other, but the cars weren't
That's
animated.
funnier without it, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Now I'm just imagining Apollomon and Dianamon standing at alternate levels of this world we're in, yelling up and down at each other, unable to hear each other because of how far the distance is, and they're just yelling back and forth at each other, unable to understand what they're saying.
You never want to talk about your emotions.
My what? Yeah, my what?
Your emotions.
What about your emotions?
No, your emotions.
I'm not emotional. Like it's just, that. Yes, just that back and forth.
Oh my god.
For 8 years.
Let's go. I'm ready to fight.
No, you're not. You just got your ass kicked by me.
He's fine.
Ready to go.
I guess we're fighting.
What in the world made you change?
You were right by my side, but you couldn't see anything,
Digivolution.
huh? You have no idea what the dark side of the moon is like.
The movie sucked, but there's a lot. The movie sucked, but there's a lot of creepy shit over there. The movie sucked though.
I was gonna make a Transformers joke, but you know what? That's fair.
Well, yeah, I said the movie sucked.
Oh.
How will I ever face him like this?
Yeah.
I didn't deserve that. You deserve better.
All of it.
Wait, why am I here?
Hey, look, she's a data type. Bring out your virus type.
She needs to cool down.
Yeah, well.
I keep forgetting you need the
Oh, Second Amendment.
Yes. Go, Second
Yeah,
Amendment.
he's a data type. Have fun.
Let's see.
I will, however, also say have fun.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go with Der Blitz. Bang.
That's fucking great.
Blammo.
Now, I can't use the full power attack because that'll literally drain all my SP if I use it.
You got lucky on that one.
Yeah.
I like how like there's like one big Apollomon and then one smaller Apollomon.
Yeah, because the main because one of them's got main character energy and the other doesn't.
One's the main character. One's just Hitman.
Yeah. Anyway, go. Double impact.
They're bigger because they have more souls.
Let's see that armor block bullets. Well.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Damn.
Anyway.
Fucked him up. No, okay, that makes sense though. He was a vaccine. That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Welcome Demise.
Welcome to your demise.
Welcome Demise.
Let's see.
Welcome, Demise.
Oh my God!
Jesus!
Yeah, what on? You just Jesus. Pile bunkers.
Welcome
I feel
to
like
die.
she shouldn't have a voice in that. Just have her cackle like madly.
Pile bunkers everywhere.
Or like scream very angrily because she's done with everyone's shit.
Gun. Bang bang. Now, of course, Beelzemon Grit doesn't use double impact. He's got a minigun arm. He uses that instead.
So yeah, this is why I said have fun. She can just do this.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Leave it to me. See this blow.
Aim for her legs. Those two are bitches and they gossip all the time. They're a bad influence.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything because all of my party members are asleep.
Not being able to heal them of their sleep status isn't the worst part about this gimmick, because yeah, you are literally unable to do anything for a few turns.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Well,
how I said this.
What? Oh, wait a minute.
Rest forever in the frozen depths of the moon.
Wait, hold the fuck up. You just skipped a level. What? You can't do that. It wasn't even your turn. Wait a minute. Did you just skip a bunch of people's turns? Yeah, so that's against the rules, isn't it? Screw the rules.
Fuck the rules. This is a scripted JRPG fight.
Well, I was gonna say screw the rules. My realm, my rules.
Such frigid air.
Fair. I would just be like, fair. That said.
Multi-recovery.
Wake up!
You okay?
Wake up!
So much fun.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up!
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have a perfect clip to respond to that cheating. Here.
What are rules really, though?
An interesting question, asshole.
What are rules really, though? An interesting question, asshole!
And late time to block.
Yeah, I will. But first, gun. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. All right.
1992, that's my birth year.
All right, block.
Yeah.
Block.
Got it.
Happy birthday.
Block.
Understood.
Block. Building kick. Explosion.
Explosion! Well.
Oh,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
All right, I'll get her up. Wake up. Your rage is not done, sister.
Okay.
On your feet.
I didn't hear no bell.
Wait, no. Y'all didn't hear that.
No, I heard that.
As soon as I used the revive, the horny bonk went off. So that's what revived her, getting bonked on the head.
I mean, the laugh that she made when she got back up, though.
Anyway, let's see.
I'll be right
All right. Let's see. The lower the use. So wait, you're telling me? Let's see. I don't think I have enough to fully restore someone's SP.
This is stupid.
Yeah, it looks like the lower the user's SP, the less damage it
does.
deals.
Yeah, so you really got to commit. Yeah. Fuck it, I want to see it.
Fuck it.
I want to see it. Fuck it.
Let's go.
Violence enthusiast.
Gewalt Schwammer! Every gun.
Yes!
Oh, now, Now he's he's, Firing everything causes a bit of a problem. Let's see, we have, Chain Lash. I'm curious. What does this do? I missed it, dang it.
Not everyone's into Hibari.
Well, I was actually about to make the joke. Do chains and whips excite you? No, too fucking bad. It just rips into him with the chains. Hans, the recoil, Hans.
The recoil was too much.
Yeah, we warned you about the recoil.
Mein hell, I'm dead.
Yeah, mein hell.
No one reads the manual.
Yeah, because I know.
That wand.
Oh, actually, no, I'm reminded of a quote from Company of Heroes. Thank you, Niall. One of my favorite quotes from that game. Yes, I know it's technically impossible to fire a rocket launcher from an enclosed position. Don't read the fucking manual next time, and you won't care so much. All right, let's see.
Bro didn't shout back blast clear. Idiot.
Oh, damn. All right. Oh, come the hell on.
Not again.
Not. Oh, no, they're all hit. Dang it. Oh, come the fuck.
So,
she's actually smart, unlike Apollo, who takes forever to charge up his attack.
So
she said, I'm gonna sleep him first.
The real fucked up part here is that, like, I think I didn't know this either when I went into it, and I could have warned you ahead of time, but then I thought to myself, why should I do that when I didn't do it? Because you probably do have
sleeping
items that
prevent sleeping. Yeah, so you just chose to be a dick. Got it.
No. It's also more on the lines of, like, I also forgot that she did that at first. It's a multitude of problems. I also didn't realize she has faces on her fucking knees. I hate that, actually.
They talk too. Like, they have,
no! They do?
They both have their own personalities. She's like 3 Digimon in one.
Oh, I hate that. That's weird.
No, You know, it's a Hecate reference. Get it? Do you get it?
I get it. I still don't like it. I had a similar realization with Mr. Rhyme when I was playing Pokemon last night. Like, I didn't know that Mr. Rhyme, one of Mr. Mime's evolutions, I didn't know that its tummy face was a full active face. Like, its mouth and eyes move, and I didn't know that. I'm like, no, I hate that.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. Gundramon's basic attack is just gun. Like, it literally just
funny.
gun. Wife down, not anymore.
No. So much fun.
Wait, wait, is that Gundramon's voice? Okay.
It would have to have been.
I love how I actually gave her a healing ability. She's literally psychotic right now, but she still has a healing ability.
Get up!
My thought
Get up right now!
No, my thought process is Ether can turn off and on the psychosis. Just come over. Here's a good heal. I guess I'm a little busy now, so take care of yourself. Then runs over and starts stabbing somebody.
Yeah, no, she lets the anger that you got hurt fuel her for more damage.
Actually, it's get up! We're in the middle of killing!
That too. Stabs their leg. Get up, bitch! Ah! Why do I have less wounds now? Don't ask questions. Get up and fight! Stab him to heal them.
It's like an injection.
Literally, Ether literally saw what Space Marine apothecaries do and say, yeah, no, I could totally do that. Jabs needle into somebody to heal them.
Get up.
You didn't hear no bell. Get up.
Yes, ma'am.
Please.
As the aspect of Juno, war becomes included. We're in the middle of a war!
Yeah, this is British Ether who likes stabbing people. Oh, you're injured. I'm sorry about that. Here, let me make it worse.
He's from Limerick, from fucking Ireland. Stab City.
More chain lash.
I love how you can see her little red eyes in the helmet.
All right, Gundramon, give no, we don't want to use all of our SP, so just give them both. Literally give her both barrels. Oh, okay. Okay. She could have used an ability. No, that was personal. She just
that felt personal.
That was personal.
I also realized she hasn't used her big attack yet, I don't think. Because she's still at 3 CP.
No, she hasn't used it.
Has she not used her big attack?
No, it just hit 3, so no, she hasn't used it yet. Anyway. Ooh, that looked like it. Ooh, yeah, that looked like it hurt. Bitch! Oh, you bitch!
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, just slap her for the extra attack. Bitch! Puts everyone to sleep. Oh, you bitch!
Mandatory nap time.
Nobody puts my friends to sleep except me!
You do this to all my friends whenever they visit. I hate it.
Grit just threw a brick. Grit threw a brick at her. Yeah, just threw a brick at her, and then she responded by putting everyone to sleep. Gundramon, you're literally a machine. You shouldn't be sleeping.
Hey, machine is in sleep mode. Yeah. You close the lid. It's in sleep mode now.
No, every time Gundramon sleeps, do. It's the window shut out sound.
Yes.
Uh-oh. No, you won't get the chance.
Turn back on.
You won't get the chance. Rest forever in the cold side of the moon. Oh, yeah? How about this? Here's my reply. Gun! Pew. Wait, what'd you say?
Somehow stronger than my living set of guns.
Oh, God! Oh my God!
Yes,
that
excellent.
is terrifying.
That's excellent.
That's
yes.
Wow.
That's amazing. I love it.
Yes.
Wow.
Good shit. Good shit.
Do you have games on your phone?
My fucking
No,
God,
my phone is
Ameena.
also a gun.
Also,
Give it here.
Also, I love what Deadpool said. Deadpool said, "I still kiss her." I mean, look, Junomon, and I'm not just saying this because Ether makes a beautiful Junomon. Junomon is a very beautiful Digimon. Unfortunately, here's the thing. It's funny how Hysteria mode actually shows you her face, where her normal mode, the first thing you see if she wins a battle is the camera focuses right on her ass before it switches to show her face. Like, it captures her
she knows
ass.
her priorities.
Ass.
Yeah. What's what is that joke I heard? Ass and Titus. Ass and Titus. We're talking about Final Fantasy X. Ass and Titus. Yeah. Ass and Titus.
I laugh at your joke.
Do you have games on your phone? No, Grit ate all of them. Hey, I'm sorry. Have you seen how big the Antmon is? Also, GrineX.
All Grid saw was Cookie Run, and he just went at it.
Wait, did you just say all my waifus? I mean, look, if either said that, Grit would be like, but you're my waifu. I don't need other waifus.
No, Genshin is a huge game. Imagine having all the waifus, all that data, and then just Grit just.
Yeah, bottomless pit. Grit ate all the Candy Crush games. Okay, to be fair, realistically, those games are addicting as fuck. I don't know why. They just are. Like, here's the thing. I normally don't.
It's on purpose.
Yeah, I know. I normally don't like puzzle games, but some of them I do get addicted to, and I'm not sure why.
It's on purpose.
It's all the sound effects, sparkly effects, and the shiny stuff.
They did science to make it addicting on purpose. They said, we need the liquid.
Oh! Character development?
Yep.
In my Digimon game?
It took a massive fight for me to realize, but you're suffering from something.
Hey, sometimes,
I'm your family.
Maybe a little stupid,
but I didn't notice it all.
Punching
I know it's
can help you
late,
understand
but
heart
could you
better.
talk to me, please?
Hey, Dino Seeker, what's up? I'm doing well. Yeah. We just got done fighting Dianamon. Can you? Yes. Can you talk to me, please? Yes. Okay. Speaking as someone who's in a very loving relationship, Ameena and I will both tell you it is okay to. It's important and okay to talk to each other. Don't assume.
You actually have to.
Yeah, don't assume your partner or your friends can read your mind. Talk to each other. And even then, sometimes it's okay to ask. Ameena and I both have agreed to this. It is okay to say, hey, if something's important, you could say, hey, can we talk for a minute? And that is literally should mentally prepare you to be like, okay, this is important. What's going on? Yeah, Ether, less talking, more forgiving looms over both. Just with the needle arms, less talking, more forgiving.
How about you communicate now, and I'll be nice.
Junomon was the one who instructed me to send Digimon to the human world.
Oh. That.
They were meant to act as envoys, emissaries, so that the humans could understand us better.
And you did. Wait, and did you know that? When did you find out about that?
This is stupid.
Because if you found out about why didn't you? Well, actually, who could she have told? Actually, now that I think about it, who would have First of all, who would have believed her that she didn't know? And second of all, even if they did, what could they have done about it?
I had no idea the horrible things that were happening to them.
Till now.
I went to Minerva for advice on what to do. But after I talked to her, she disappeared and never returned.
She went straight to fix the problem and then just
Who
disappeared.
was really on our side. I even came to doubt you, my other half.
So wait, that would mean Minervamon probably went to go rescue everyone. So she either went to fight Junomon, which is a bad idea, or she went to the human world and got caught.
Will you forgive me?
No, this is my fault. I should have been by your side to light your way.
Ship.
It's because I didn't have the courage to tell you how I feel.
Let's go question Junomon together.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure Minerva is there too.
What a terrible idea.
What a terrible idea.
Let's go confront God together.
Let's go confront God together. Yeah.
It's okay. We have another
The
Junomon.
Mad Oracle.
The Mad
is
Oracle.
The name. That's ominous.
This is stupid.
Correct. Correct, Blue. This is stupid. Yeah, we're literally about to go Yeah, we're literally
You
about.
finally get to go talk to her about her crash out.
Yo, great.
Break
How much
out
do
the
you want to bet she is
CoffeeZilla.
still having the crash out?
Oh, I guarantee you.
Let
she's
us
still...
firmly ask her.
Yeah, let's see. I'm sure she's probably still having her crash out, honestly. Actually, all right, y'all know that thing, you know that song, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out. So one of my friends actually took that, and then at one point while I was playing it, he said, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better crash out. Like, as it gets higher and higher.
Out. You better crash out. You better crash out. It's like, yeah, I get that sometimes.
Look, I'm sure at some point while Junomon was having a breakdown, she was like, I'm having a bit of a mental crisis. And because I wish somebody would help me.
Flips table.
Yeah, flips.
Here, have a Snickers.
Flips
you when
table.
You're hungry.
I'm obviously having a mental crisis. I need to find a way to calm down constructively. Casually rips Throne out of floor and throws it. That didn't help.
Look, to be honest, as someone who also gets like physical when it comes to venting anger, sometimes you just need something to throw against a wall.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that really helps sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm just imagining her throwing her throne into the wall, and like Ether said, or like Ameena said, that didn't help at all. Oh.
That's ominous.
Wait, button, where?
Play the thing.
Ominous. Ominous. That is. Yeah, I love.
She's channeling her daddy.
Okay.
I'm hitting the button.
This is stupid.
Yeah, this is bad. Also, I love what Deadpool says. In-game Zaruk. You know, that sounds like a plan. Go get yourselves ready and we'll go together as soon as both of them are out of hearing range. Okay, we ditch them and we deal with this without them right now. Like, no, not with this. I think I want the two backup megas, just to be sure. Junomon's been acting strangely ever since being separated from the Great Guardian and having the treasure stolen from... Strange, you say? That seems like an understatement, Dianamon. But what exactly changed her? This is what I want to know. I mean,
It's easy. She was supposed to like be like the trainer or teacher for the new Digimon, and she didn't get that.
Is that? Wait a minute. Have we gotten? Wait. No. Okay, I was about to say, did we just get side quests right in front of the gates of hell? No, that's all right. So, hey, just imagine if we got a side quest. All right, bud, are you ready to go with Dianamon and I to face Junomon? Hey, wait, why are you getting back on the train? Side quest. But we're right here, side quest. Just leave them. Just ditch them. Be like, bye, we'll be back later.
It's content. It's relevant. I need to see it.
Yeah. That is absolutely terrifying.
Everyone.
So I should also let you know ahead of time here, Zaruk, this is an entire ass dungeon. So
yeah, I figured as much. I still want to.
I don't think you get to see her before the dungeon starts.
I want to peek inside though. I still want to peek inside.
Give it a peek.
Where are all the other Digimon?
Smile.
This is
just like her daddy.
There's an in-between theater here.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I think there's a boss fight.
No, there will be, just not anytime soon.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the dungeon, like she said. Hey,
fair point, just so that you already know.
Hey, I know. Let's see. Everyone. Yeah, I just said I want the two backup megas. Everyone in Zaruk's standby party. Which ones? You saying that doesn't narrow it down. How many do I have? Oh, right. A lot.
Enough.
Yeah, enough. Yeah.
Preferably
somehow
you'll need
also
vaccine.
not enough.
Yeah. Also, I'm just imagining like we're gonna need mega level Digimon for this. Dianamon.
You also have a Pokemon.
Yeah, Dianamon. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Do you have any idea?
Preferably vaccine types.
Yeah, from what I figured as much. But sadly, we are at our time limit. Sadly, we're about to hit 4 hours. So next week we will continue on through the dungeon to fight Junomon. So, but for now,
I'm glad you've been enjoying my Slayerjamon half.
Yeah, I do, and this game's awesome. But thank y'all very much. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for coming along.
Next time on Digimon.
All right. Just ominous shadow. All right, talk to y'all later. All right, that's going to be it, everybody. Sorry, I'm invisible. I'm still here. But that's going to be it for tonight. We are going to... Don't leave. Nobody leave yet. Stick around for the raid. I've told y'all before, it's always... Y'all can leave once we hit the raid. It's always good to show support to other streamers. So stick around for a second. This won't take long. I've already got someone in mind. So don't panic. As soon as we raid, y'all can head out. Let's go say hi to Mallow version 2. I actually dig their model, and they're playing It Takes Two with somebody, but I do dig the model. Let's see. So let's go do that. Let me get this raid set up. Hold. Yeah, hold. Yeah. See, hold on. Anyway, we'll go say hi to MamaNileVT. Let's go. All right. So as always, it has been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you. I hope you had a great time here. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't trade them for anything.
A rock.
Even a rock. Don't trade them for a rock. I love you guys. I'll see you all on Monday. Have a great night. Bye-bye.